Boy, Matthew Shack, man. What y'all think about that game? What y'all think about that game, man? man. Man, we're gonna talk about it tonight. We're gonna talk about it tonight. Tonight was cool, man. Hopefully you guys were able to see it and check it out. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people didn't get to see this game because of the new situation with Amazon. You know, so we're gonna get into it tonight, man. But this is a game that this game tonight was a kind of game, man, that I enjoy seeing, man, because I wasn't rooting for nobody, man. I wasn't rooting for one person tonight. I wasn't rooting for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I definitely was cheering against both teams. Crazy. It's crazy, man, because usually when you're watching a game, there's somebody who you would like to win more than the other team, but not in my case. In my case, I hate both of these teams. What's going on, Raw Rudy Regal? I hate both of these teams. You know what I'm saying? I hate them both, dog. So for me, every time they was on offense, I was cheering for the other side. It was crazy, dog. It was crazy. But tonight, what's up, Tito? Tonight was a good opportunity for us to see what as Raider fans, those are Raiders that are on here, to see what we didn't do, like see what we didn't accomplish, man. See how to beat both of these teams. See, you needed to be watching this. You needed to be watching this. If you're in the AFC West, man, if you're in the AFC period, okay, as much as they've been trying to say that both of these teams are the teams to beat, especially all these Al Michaels and they're just dripping all over Herbert's balls. I'm like, every year, man, they just dripping on this guy's on his nuts, and I'm just like. They keep talking about how the Chargers are going to the Super Bowl, and I'm like, I'm seeing how to beat these guys. I'm seeing that these guys ain't invincible, man. I could see why the Raiders only lost by 5 points, man. I could see why we came back. Because what happened tonight? The same thing. The difference is Kansas City, they came back in the second half just like before, okay? Man, the Chargers, they're not finishing games, man. They're not finishing games, really, okay? They were winning against the Raiders not even a week ago. 5 days ago, they were winning 17-3 at the half. Then they were up 24-7, and then they only lost by 5 points. I won by 5 points. Tonight, they was whipping Kansas City's ass. Put your questions down, you guys. They was whipping Kansas City's ass in the first half. Okay, and I was on the book. I was on Facebook talking to the homies. And the Chargers, man, the Chargers looking like they gonna. And I was like, okay, let's see what happens, man. And then Justin Herbert threw that 99-yard pick six. 99 yards. The football field is only 100 itself, the actual field. Then you got 10 yards on the end zone on both sides. But shit, you can barely do any better than that. That was a straight pick six. Jumped in front of that shit and just went that way, man. That's a red zone interception, okay? And that's what I want to make sure it's clear. Because if Derek Carr would have did that shit, oh man, Derek Carr throwing red zone interceptions. What is a 99-yard pick six? A red zone interception, man. And that's what it is, okay? And guess what? Patrick Mahomes almost threw one too. Asante Samuels Jr. dropped his. He bobbled his. Remember that? He could have went straight down the field. You know Patrick Mahomes ain't going to tackle nobody and shit. So this game was a great game, man, to watch because both of these guys were looking very, very vulnerable. And another thing, I was hearing the last couple of days how Herbert is unsackable. I see that guy holding his rib cage. Did you see Justin Herbert walking around holding his rib cage, holding his side? I did. Okay. He got sacked twice. He got hit 4 times. That's what you have to do, man. That's what you have to do. And Patrick Mahomes was getting hit too. Man, matter of fact, the Chargers dropped two interceptions. They actually dropped 3 interceptions. The one Asante Samuels had, the other linebacker, he tried to grab it with one hand and he dropped it, and Asante Samuel Jr. almost had another one. So Patrick Mahomes, man, these guys are not bionic men. These guys are not robots. Okay, so let's just understand that shit, man. Let's understand that. I'm not even tripping. I'm not tripping. We're still in the hunt. Okay, but this was a good litmus test with everybody, because we got an opportunity to see without. It's very easy to get caught up when you're playing against the team you're not really paying attention to, the things you're supposed to be paying attention to, because you want to win. You're not focusing. Me, I was looking at the defensive sets, offensive sets, tendencies, what was working, what wasn't working, what were they susceptible to, what they weren't susceptible to. I'm telling you guys, man. I'm gonna read all you guys' questions, man. Put all your questions down. I'm gonna read all that shit. But I definitely just thought it was a good opportunity for us to come in and talk about that shit. And we're gonna go through all this shit, man. Put all your shit down, man. We about to go crazy on here, man, and make it pop off, man. Make it do what it do, man. Go ahead and start from the top, man. Raw Rudy Rango, what's going on? Triple R, man. Yeah, Triple R on and popping. My boy Tito in the house, what's going on? Margo, what's up, Margo? Margo in the house, it's popping. Raw Rudy Rango says, F them both. Hey, man, tonight was the night. Tonight was the night to not cheer for nobody. It was like whoever was fucking up, I was cheering for. You know, like, are they fucking up? I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, cool. I like that shit. I definitely liked it, man. Tito said that's right. Joe Castano in the house. What's going on, Joe? What's up, Vic? Vicky Osborne. See, I told you, YouTube is different than Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about all the other stuff that I got to worry about over there. Over here, it's cool, man. It's cool. They like me over here. They're like, hey, man, I'm going to go where I'm liked. You know what I'm saying? Bruno 4587 said Herbert got hurt. Yeah, man. He got hurt like a mug because, like I said before, man, that hit, and I'm going to hear a whole bunch of Chargers fans telling me, oh, man, that was a dirty hit. That was a dirty hit. There wasn't nothing dirty about it. The difference is, if it would have been a certain team that wears silver and black, they would have called a penalty on that shit, okay? And that was a legal hit, okay? Herbert just got hit in his rib. He got hit in his rib cage. I really think that he got hit in his sternum, like in the center of his chest, because if you get hit in your sternum, it's hard to do everything. It's hard to breathe. It's hard to throw the ball. And but yeah, he definitely got stuck. He got stuck, and that was a legal hit. I don't want to hear no bullshit. Okay? Whittington Thomas in the house. Yes, key to beating them both. Both got exposed. Let's talk about for that a second. What was working for the Chargers in the first half? The Chargers' game plan was the same exact game plan that they did when they played the Raiders. Same shit. What they want to do is they want to establish the run with Eckler. They do a lot of screen passes to Eckler, and they were just getting things done with the wide receiving core that's throwing dinking and dunking passes, getting the defense to step up, and then Herbert just starts throwing the ball over the top. Mike Williams got busy. Mike Williams got loose, but Mike Williams didn't get loose against the Raiders, okay? But he got loose tonight, all right? I'm seeing that they did not change their game plan at all. They're like, hey, man, we're going to do what's working, okay? Kansas City, it took them a while, okay? Took them a while to get it going. Patrick Mahomes threw that interception in the first half, and the refs gave it back. Gave it back. Patrick Mahomes, erratic, man. All you got to do is put some pressure on him. He threw an interception when Asante Samuel caught the ball and he bobbled it off his knee, and then he got on the ground. They said it was incomplete. That shit wasn't incomplete. That was an interception, okay? Because he had the ball. He had his hand under the ball, okay? Doesn't matter if the ball touches the ground. Those rules are over, man. Remember with Dez Bryant, when the ball hit the ground and they said it was incomplete? They changed the catching shit. The ball can touch the ground, okay? As long as your hand is underneath it, you're cradling it, and guess what? They gave it back to him. I was like, man, give me a break, man. Let Patrick Mahomes have some interceptions, man. It's not going to kill him and shit. It's not going to kill him to fucking give some shit away that he did. You know, it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy, okay? Dr. Van Nostrand in the house. Chargers and perennial chokers. Hey, Dr. Van, I know you're a Broncos fan, Dr. Van, but you're right about that, man. These guys, man, as much as all the media and press want the Chargers to be so good, Man, they always do the same thing, bro. They always do the same thing. They look good one week. They look like they could beat everybody in the league. And then the next week, they look pedestrian. That's just what it is, okay? Bruno said overhyped Chargers. I agree. Winnington Thomas says KC ran the ball more. Man, Allaire was killing those guys. Allaire was killing them. That's what you do. Run the football. What happened, Whittington Thomas? When we came back and we ran off those 9 in a row against Kansas City, what happened? We started giving Josh Jacobs the football. Josh Jacobs started getting loose. Run the ball, man. Run the ball. Okay? That's what you do. And then in the second half, the Chargers started throwing the ball too much, man. In the AFC West, man, you got to run, man. You can't throw the ball too much because everybody got pretty good defenders. Even the Raiders got good, decent secondary, decent people enough. And if you throw the ball too much, you're not keeping a balanced game. So that's what needed to happen, okay? Marcus B. Smooth said, yes, sir, not invincible. Not even close, man. I'm going to tell you guys this right now, man. Let me get comfortable. Let me get comfortable and shit. Let me lay my ass down and get comfortable. Man, the Bills would beat the shit out of both of these guys. The Bills would beat the hell out of both of those guys, without question. Josh Allen would have his way with both of those defenses. Let's be real, okay? I'm not impressed, all right? Okay? Bruno says the Raiders need to run the ball, which is facts. Joe Torres in the house. What's going on, Joe? Joe Torres in this piece. What's popping, big dog? Victoria Osborne said, great game. Yeah, Vic, it was a cool game. It was a cool game. I had a lot of people complaining. Did y'all see Roger Goodell chilling with Jeff Bezos? They done messed it up for everybody that ain't trying to break bread, man. Jeff Bezos and Amazon just secured Thursday Night Football for 11 years, $11 billion, meaning that if it's not a local game in your market, you have to have, well, you don't have to, because we know what to do, okay? But it's gotta be aired on Amazon Prime, dog. And a lot of people are like, we don't even get to see it. I was like, hey man, it sounds like a personal problem to me, man. You know what I'm saying? The NFL is a luxury. This is a luxury, dog. You got to pay for luxuries, okay? They're making this into a luxury situation, okay? You just be happy with the free games you get, okay? Even Monday Night Football's on cables on ESPN. It's like, come on, man. You want to be cheap? You better try to find another sport because football is definitely not going to be cheap anymore, okay? Sinister Rain 89 said Kelsey got body slammed. I was in here crying when Kelsey got his ass suplexed. It was like watching Hulk Hogan or somebody, man. Get that dude just suplexed his ass on the ground. I was in here screaming, laughing, dog. I loved it. And Kelsey's looking around like looking for a flag. Did you see that, ref? Did you see that, ref? He's like, hey, man, line up, bro. Line up, dog. Line up, dog. You got body slammed. It was legal. You got body slammed. Stop trying to jump into somebody's chest. Hey, man, he tried to jump into that man's chest. That man slammed his ass. I said, man, don't come over here trying to jump into my chest, man. Are you crazy, fool? You out of your mind, okay? AKA Scientist says Raiders more vulnerable than both of these teams. That's true. They are more vulnerable, man. But the good thing about it is, we got 16 more games to play, bro. Anything can happen. Did you just see Justin Herbert look like he was hurt? That's all it takes, man. All it takes is a few injuries, and all that stuff you're talking about changes. Doesn't matter who's more vulnerable. I look at it like this. Hold on, let me turn off the sound. I look at it like this, man. My quarterback, as bad as everybody says my quarterback is, my quarterback ain't walking around holding his rib cage. I'll say that. My quarterback is more healthy than the Chargers quarterback. To understand that, ask the Cowboys how quick things could change. One play, you're talking about a Super Bowl, and the next play, you're talking about the season's over. That's how that goes. Okay? That's how that goes, bro. We ain't tripping. Okay? Sinister Rain said he almost got broke in half. Hey, that's how it goes, dog. I was loving it. Okay? Garmosh Thrash says he crumbled after throwing and he should have ran for the first. He couldn't. That's why I think it's external. Okay, those of us that actually play football, if you hurt your ribs, you can still run. He couldn't
He couldn't do anything, man. It was like his whole body just gave out. He just threw that shit on the ground, you know. But they weren't gonna win anyway because he came back. I gotta give Justin Herbert credit, man, because he's a savage. That dude is a sav. Okay, he went and he still threw a touchdown, but he's also young than a mug. He young as hell, so he still got youth on his side to be able to fight through those injuries, man. But we don't know how serious that shit is, and it looked like he was really hurt, dog. It looked like he was really not feeling it. Okay, so we're gonna see. Okay, we're gonna see, but there's no feeling sorry for nobody. Okay, if your quarterback got hurt, there's gonna be somebody's gonna be happy that your quarterback got hurt. I'm not rooting for injuries. I don't laugh when people get hurt because that's how your quarterback and your best players get hurt because you're laughing at somebody else. I wasn't laughing, but what I was saying was, hey, that was a legal hit. Hey, that was not dirty at all. Don't even think about throwing no flag, man. He got hit just like anybody else. Okay, let's keep it just like that. Wichita Thomas says Kansas City O-line put the claps on Mack and Bosa. Hey, I thought Khalil Mack was unguardable. Khalil Mack didn't do anything. He didn't even get a half a sack. That one guy got that sack and he jumped on top of him. He didn't get no sacks. And Bosa, where was he at all night? Everybody else got sacked. Everybody else got the sacks. The sacks that went on Mahomes went to the interior linemen. Them guys didn't do nothing. Like I said, man, the Raiders' offensive line is horrible. Okay? You should have had way more sacks if you're all of that. But guess what? They got shown tonight. I saw both of those defenses not really getting anything done in regards to quarterback play. Okay? In regards to sacking the quarterback play, I should say. Okay? Senator Rain talking about they do best. Chargers did what they do best is choke. Raiderzilla in the house and what up, bro? What's big dog? What's up, big dog? What's going on, Zilla? Man, come on, dog. We enjoyed that. We enjoyed that. Okay. Carlos Sanchez in the house says true. Winter Thomas says KC couldn't throw like they usually do either. Nah, but they ran the football. Allaire was getting busy. Run the ball, man. That's what you got to do against these two teams. Run the ball, control the clock, throw the ball when you have to, man. Keep the defense honest. But in the first half of our game, I don't know what Josh McDaniels was thinking. He's thinking, okay, we're just gonna throw the football every damn play. It's like, nah, dog. Okay. Richard C. announced what's going on, Rich. Rich said, AFC division tough man. Yeah, AFC is no joke. AFC West is definitely a World War IV, 4 teams. And each team could beat everybody. There's no invincible team in our division. Every team could beat every team any given Sunday, dog. And it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I have people here all in LA really thinking that they were gonna blow out Kansas City tonight. I'm like, man, you guys are just victims of circumstances. You guys are prisoners of the moment. Okay? It's one thing against playing against the Raiders in the opening night. It's another thing going to Kansas City playing in there. Okay? As they found out. Okay? AK the Scientist says, of course, a Raider fan is lit seeing others lose. Hey, here's what I want to say about anybody that want to come in here and talk crazy, man. If you got something negative to say, you have to put your team affiliation down. You don't get to come in here and drag us, whatever fan base we are, and you don't identify yourself. If you do that, then that means your team is hot trash. Because if it was me, I would say, Raider fan here, you guys ain't shit. But you're talking without telling nobody who you are and what you got cracking. You're not saying what your affiliation is. So if you do that, I'm just going to ignore your comment because you're in here trolling, in here being a clout monkey. We don't want no clout monkeys in here, dog. You want to be a clout monkey? Go climb a clout tree. You don't come in here and start talking about other people's teams and don't say your team affiliation. Put your team affiliation down, AK Scientists. Obviously, you ain't too proud of your team if you're talking about mine. I wear my team's colors on my sleeve. It ain't hard to know what fan I am, but you're in here acting like you don't want to say what your team is. Okay? So just understand that, dog. Put your team down so we can criticize your shit. Because if you're not the Rams, you didn't win the Super Bowl, you ain't shit. Don't come in here acting like you somebody. Because I already know. All right? So anybody, I just want to put that out there. Okay? I'm just going to ignore you, dog. And if you keep talking, I'm just going to block you because you're not in here really contributing to anything. You're just in here trying to be a troll, dog, and we don't play that over here, dog. Everybody needs to be cool in here. Say your affiliation, say your team, say who it is, your colors you ride with. Don't come in here trying to drag people, dog. It ain't gonna work. Carlos Sanchez says we could beat them. Okay, Rob Rudy Rangel says Raiders need to bring more pressure. We do. Tony Dale, what's going on, Tony? Hey, Tony, I know you happy about them Cowboys, bro. I know you are, dog. I know you happy about that. Okay. Okay. Sinister Rain says it ain't lit about a damn thing. Honestly, there was no really winners coming out of that game for the Raiders. Hey, it don't matter. It's early in the season, man. Anybody that's flapping their gums right now, you already know what they're about, bro. You already know. It's too early to really start talking about the future. We're talking game by game. We're only talking about one game, bro. Now we're talking about 2 games. Okay? That's what it is. Okay? Rondell Parner, what's going on, RP? Notice Andy Reid had that short screen pass game popping. Herbie better get ready, get that hand checked out. So it's his hand? I thought it was his rib cage. We didn't run any screen passes. Tell me how many screens Raiders ran. And this isn't a Raider page. This is just I'm a fan of the Raiders and people on here are fans of the Raiders, so we talk Raiders. But we talk whatever you guys want to talk about. Okay? But as I was saying, we didn't run any screen passes at all, dog. And if I remember Josh McDaniels' offense when he was with the Patriots, he ran a lot of screen passes. I don't know why we didn't run any screens on Sunday, but I bet you that shit changes. Okay? Vegas Raiders says Chargers are very bearable. Raiders just laid an eggs. We get them next time. Yes, sir. Okay. Vladimir, what's going on? Said, what's good? You know what it is. Vegas Raiders says beatable. Tito says, I'm watching you, man. Hey, man, you know what it is, Tito. We chilling. Okay. Henry Williams. Bro, Herbert is in some serious pain. Hey, man, I understand he's in serious pain, man, but he still went out there and threw that touchdown, bro. That's a bad boy, man. That's a bad boy, man. Herbert's a bad boy, man. He's bad. But what I don't like about it is, hey, man, why are you giving him more shine than you giving Mahomes? Mahomes actually won the game. It's like, come on, you guys. I'm just seeing how the favoritism works. Okay? Let's understand, man. They want somebody to be the face of the league, and they're gonna want somebody that looks like Justin Herbert to be the face of the league, bro. Okay? Vladimir said that was a clean hit. It was very clean. I was waiting for them to throw a flag, but they didn't. They didn't. Vegas said cracked bones. Tito said the breadbasket. Okay. Flico said broke his ribs. Is that official? Is that official? I need to know the official synopsis. I need to know that. Carl Sanchez says, I loved it when Kelsey got slammed. WCW style. Wasn't that beautiful, Los? Wasn't that beautiful seeing that man fall down like that, dog? It was wonderful, man, to see him do that, man. I loved it, dog. But like I said, man, these guys got to understand they're going to start picking your leg up. If you notice, in the Sunday night game, they did the same thing, man. Guy got his leg picked up. Like, they're going to start picking your ass up in the air, okay? Tito said Samuels is good, though. He is. He is, man. I think, you know, I've watched his father, Asante Samuels, play for a lot of years, especially when he was with the Eagles. I think at his age, he's better than his dad. I think Asante Samuels, his dad was a very solid player, not a Hall of Fame guy, but a solid player. And I think that at his age, him being in year 2, he's going to be, if he can keep it up, he's going to be better than his dad, dog. He's already like in the top 10 of cornerbacks right now, dog. He's hella good, man. And did you guys see J.C. Jackson get toasted for that touchdown? Who they said is the best cornerback in football? He got toasted, man. He got toasted, bro. Tito said right. Sinister Rain says, I don't see Joe Staley sticking around if he keeps doing this kind of play calling next year. Hey, they got rid of their previous coach, Lynn. They got rid of him. And I'll tell you, they're definitely trying to make some things happen out here. You know, I call them the roommates because you know they ain't got their own stadium. They roommates to the Rams. But they in this market in LA, they have to win, dog. They have to be looking like formidable people, or there ain't nobody gonna come to the games, dog. When the Chargers was playing in Carson and they was playing in the soccer stadium, and the soccer stadium only held like 18,000 people, they wasn't even filling that up. They wasn't even filling that up, man. They couldn't even fill up a soccer stadium. Okay? Telling you, dog. They better do what they got to do. Deep Bernie in house. Wow, I missed tonight's game. We'll catch the replay later. Getting ready to secure Dragonfly tonight. Yeah, man, get it popping, dog. But yeah, it was a good game, man. It was a good game. Okay. Tito said they had Fouts and Rivers still in there, but won a Super Bowl. Oh, I had a Chargers fan, man, try to talk crazy to me, man. I was like, look, dog, you guys only been to one Super Bowl. The Raiders and the Chargers and the Denver Broncos all came into the league the same year, 1960. All of us are the same age, bruh. Okay? All of us. All of us are 62 years old. Okay? As far as fan bases. Right? Chargers have not won a damn thing. Okay? And the only time they were there, the 49ers beat their ass. It was like 52 to 6 or some shit. Beat the shit out of them. Okay? So yeah, they ain't won nothing, dog. Everybody else in the AFC West has won multiple championships. Okay? But not them. All right, they ain't won nothing, and they're still walking around here acting like they're better than us. Win a championship, man. Win a Super Bowl. Okay, it ain't hard. All right, we've done it 3 times, and we ain't won in 40 years. Win a Super Bowl. Okay. Tito says, do what works. You know what it is. Vladimir in the house with the Raider Nation. Tito said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Dr. Van Nostrand said, AFC prediction: Chiefs first, Chargers second, Broncos third, and Raiders fourth. Hey, man. You can. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, Doc. I know you're a Broncos fan, but I'm gonna tell you this right now. Hey, you guys are 0-1. You got to win the game first, bruh. Win a game first. Win a game first, though, Doc. That's all I'm saying, man. I like Doc. Doc is cool. Doc be coming in here handling this business, man. You see how that's done? All you clout chasers out there, you see how that's done? You come in there and you wear your team on your sleeve. You don't come in there and start talking shit when you ain't even addressed yourself. You haven't even introduced yourself to the chat. You haven't even introduced yourself to the chat in here talking. I'm just going to ignore you, dog. Okay? I am just going to ignore you. Dr. Van Nostrand said Bills and Chiefs AFC Championship. We'll see. We'll see. AFC Championship last year, Bills were there, but what happened? There was a team by the name of the Bengals that took care of that. Don't think that the Bengals ain't out of it. Bengals are gonna get it together, man. They're gonna get it together. Joe Burrow is a tight ass quarterback too. Tito said big dollars. Terrell Epperly in the house said Raiders. Sinister Rain says I stream everything illegally. Hey dog, you ain't got to give out the game, but salute to you for having the game. Trust me, man. You know what? We pay enough right now. What we need to do is figure out how we can get this gas at the right price. Then we really gonna be doing some shit. If we can figure out how to stream this gas into our gas tanks, if we can stream this gas into our gas tanks, it's on and popping. Okay, Tito's rolling. Margot says, I have Prime. Yeah, my wife has Prime. My wife has Prime, so if my wife has Prime, I have Prime. She's always ordering some shit, okay? And I just went right here. I ordered right by clicking on the TV and putting on Amazon. I'm like, I'm good. But then again, I didn't have to because it was a local game, okay? Vladimir's rolling, okay? Vegas Raiders said, everybody share their Prime accounts. Hey, Vegas Raiders. That what is going to wind up happening is they're going to start trying to do like Netflix and shit. You know, on Netflix, they don't want you to share your passwords and shit. They talk about they're going to charge us more and make it so you can't share your password. I'm like, man, come on, dog. If I could share my damn ATM card, a PIN code, then I should be able to share whatever I want to share. And I'm paying for it. You know, it's like they always want to try to figure out how they can nickel and dime us, man. Okay. Tito says, sweet as fuck. Bishop. What's going on, Bish? Bishop said NFL took the game off NFL Network to Amazon Prime. Nah, they didn't take it off, Bishop. What happened was Jeff Bezos broke bread. 11-year, $11 billion deal, exclusive rights to Thursday Night Football. Jeff Bezos is using that money that he made over the pandemic, bruh. He bought the game. He bought Thursday Night Football for 11 years, bro. 11 billion. That's why Roger Goodell was just sitting there. Jeff Bezos is trying to talk to Roger Goodell. Roger Goodell's not even paying attention to him and shit. Roger Goodell's just like, Yeah, we made all this money, but I didn't make it all, and I didn't make it. Yeah, you didn't get no damn finder's fee on that shit. He did. You know, Roger Goodell makes about 47 million a year, but he didn't get none of that $1 billion deal. That's going straight to the owners. Every owner in the league splitting up that 11 billion, 32 ways. Okay, and your boy was kind of looked like he was a little salty about that. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I got to sit with this cat, and I didn't even get none of that money. I'm sitting with this guy, and I didn't even get none of that money, man. Come on, bro. It is what it is. All right. Michael B said, "Who cares about either KC or LA? We need to win Sunday." I understand what you're saying, Mike, but you got to pay attention to your enemy, bro. You got to. We got to play these guys, man. We got to play Kansas City twice, and we got to play the Chargers again. We gotta play them, man. If Josh McDaniels is watching tape, we need to be watching the games, bro. That's what I say, man. If you really wanna not, be scared shitless watching the games, because I know a lot of my people, I got friends on every team, every fan base in the league. I talk to all my boys, man. Don't get it messed up, man. I got boys that are Kansas City fans. We chop it up and stuff, man. But when we play, I'm definitely telling them we gonna put our foot in their ass. But what I'm trying to say, Mike, is this: it's like you want to be comfortable knowing what they can do and what what the things that we can do to win. So I watch my enemy, man. I'm gonna pay attention to all these games. I was watching the Broncos. Yeah, Doc. What happened with when you guys let Geno Smith beat you? I was watching that game to see what tendencies and what can work. I'm like, hey man, if I'm watching, Josh McDaniels is watching. Rail MC, Rail MC DC said, right, that's right. Carr's gonna get back, bro. Yeah, we're gonna be all right, man. We're gonna win. We're gonna win some games that people don't think that we should win. To be honest with you, man, a lot of people didn't expect us to beat the Chargers. You look at the odds. The odds were definitely pro Chargers, man. Not to say that we couldn't have beat them, but if we would have played a clean game and played like we played in the second half, we would have won that game. Okay, but hey, we got another chance. I'd rather do it the way we did it last year. We lost to the Chargers at the beginning of the season, and then the last game of the season, we sent the Chargers home with no playoff tickets. Remember that? I do. But they had to go home with no playoff tickets because they came into the Death Star and we took care of that. That's what we're going to do again. Don't trip. Okay. Tito said, not to mention he got more game-winning drives than all the other mofos in the league. True. Raiders for life say, I love it. Bishop said he's not Allen in Buffalo. Allen is a bad boy, dog. As much as everybody want to talk about Justin Herbert ain't better than Josh Allen. Josh Allen is the best young quarterback in the league. Okay? Herbert's there. Herbert's on the list. Herbert might be right behind him as far as young quarterbacks. But Josh Allen is a different cat. Josh Allen wouldn't have got hurt like that. Josh Allen would have been hurting them. Okay? Don't get it messed up. Okay? Sinister Rain says he didn't want to run the ball, but Kid did tough it out. He's like, I'm not trying to get blown up again. Because guess why? Because he was outside of the pocket. When you get outside of the tackles, you are a runner. He got smashed in the pocket. See, he ain't stupid. He's not a dumb kid. He's very smart. He's like, man, if I get out here in open space, man, these linebackers they know I'm hurt. Oh, no, dog. Let me just throw this in the dirt. Okay? Let me just throw this in the dirt real quick. Okay? Dr. Van said, I'm surprised Herbert went back in. I'm not, because Staley is that kind of cat. I don't know if Staley gonna keep his job long, dog. I don't know. It was good that he went back in there and threw that touchdown, but I don't think he should have went back in. I don't think so. I think he should have been pulled. They weren't gonna win the game, and they still didn't win the game. Okay? Tito in the house. Tito says, I like it when Zaragoza jacked up Gannon. Oh, yeah, that was, you talking about, what's that boy's name? He just passed away. Man, played for the Ravens. I know who you're talking about, dog. I can't think of his name right now. What's going on, D? Danielle in the house, man. Raider Trey said the game wasn't all that. Both teams look really beatable. Yeah, that's why we watched it. That's why I watched it, dog. I watched it to make sure that I was paying attention to what things we need to do. And I'm telling you, Everybody on the damn in the AFC West was watching that, and probably teams that in the NFC East, AFC East was watching it. I guarantee you, Miami was watching it. I guarantee you, Buffalo was watching it. It was a bunch of us watching that game. Okay. Shout out to D Bernie, man. I appreciate the $2, man. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, man. Make sure you guys, you guys can come in, man, with the super chat. D Bernie. Derwin James looked like the Rock suplexing folks. Derwin James, man, when did he become such a savage, dog? D Bernie. I remember Derwin James before, but now it looks like that boy's been on that weight plan. I'm like, damn. He's out there looking very beastie out there. Okay. Sinister Rain says, but the way coming out of the game, there was really no winners for us now. The Chiefs aren't really just ahead of the damn division for now, and the Chargers are what, second? Yeah, they're second, man, but it's a 1 or 2 games, man. It's really like a game and a half, okay? Even though the Raiders are 0-1, the Broncos are 0-1, the Chiefs are 2-0, and the Chargers are 2-0, it's like 1.5 because we haven't played yet. So we play, we win, 1 game out. That's what it is, okay? And guess what? They got to play everybody we got to play. That's the beauty of our division, okay? 3 or 4 days ago, everybody was laughing at us. Now everybody's laughing at the Chargers because the Chargers got to play the Chiefs got to play us, we got to play the Broncos, and the Broncos look pretty good, okay? At the end, they started doing things they shouldn't have been doing, but they could beat teams too. Let's just let things play out, man. Let everybody that's talking and jaw-jacking right now, let them jaw-jack. See what happens at the end of the season and see who's going to be in the playoffs and who ain't. I know everybody that was talking shit to me, they didn't do nothing, okay? Last season, okay? Sick with it in the house. What up, my boy? Dropping in, show some love. Hey, you know what it is, dog? Salute to you, big dog. Okay. AJ said, no mercy in the AFC West. None at all. None, dog. Dog eat dog, man. Dog eat dog. Baby Doll Studios in the house. Raider Nation. D Bernie, Raider Nation. Brother Tito said, right. Let us know what set you running with. Exactly, man. I hate when people come in and try to clown. You know why they do that, Tito? And just for everybody on here. When I'm on my platforms, man, I got so many people coming in trying to try to sneak this. Okay? Instead of being direct at me. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to sneak this. They want to come in and because they know what you like. They know your position. They know what you stand on. They know what square you're on. So instead of them revealing their position, they want to come in and attack you and don't say their position. And then when you question what their position is, they don't want to say shit. They don't want to say what their position is because they're only attacking you because you're superior to them. Because if you was really about that life, you would come in wearing your colors first. A lot of us is from the street. A lot of us is from blocks. A lot of us is from different places where, hey, who you run with means something. And if you're not flagging up or you're not really repping the to, the people in your set will check you. But that doesn't happen in NFL fan bases because the NFL fan bases, they'll let you run around and make your whole fan base look bad with people that do that kind of stuff. I've never met a Raider fan. I'm just using the Raiders as an example. I've never met a Raider fan not say who they're with. I've never seen that, dog. I've never seen a Raider fan come in and start jaw-jacking without saying he's Raiders. I've never seen that, bro, because we wear our colors like we supposed to, dog. So yeah, man, this cat over here running his gums, dog. Okay, Magic Lindsay in the house. What's going on, big bro? What's going on? Niner faithful. Hey, Magic. Hey, dog. Hey, you guys better figure out what you're doing, dog. You better figure out what you guys are doing because how in the hell are the Seahawks leading the division? The Seahawks are leading the NFC West with a 1-0 record, and everybody else in your division lost, man. And we're gonna try to help you guys out. We're gonna try to help Niner Empire out, Raider Nation, by beating the Cardinals and trying to put them at 0-2. But you guys gotta handle y'all business against the Bengals. That's right, you guys play the Bengals. Hey, Magic, I need y'all to win that game. I need the 49er Empire and Bang Bang Niner gang to win that game, dog. I need that to happen. I need some of these teams to get knocked down a little bit. Okay, let's see what you guys can do for us. Okay. AK Scientist, bro, it's Who Dat Nation. Man, let me tell you something, AK Scientist. First and foremost, one of my best friends is Who Dat, all right? You're not representing the Who Dats very well. That's first and foremost. And second of all, I know you're not trying to talk about the Raiders when you're a damn Who Dat. You out of your mind, man. You guys have one chip, okay? You're not. We've done what you've done 3 times, man. All right, man. At least you said where you from, man. But understand that didn't make you look good. You come in with your colors first, then you talk, bruh. Okay. D Birdie said, "Clout monkey, hey dog. Trust me, I drag them with the best, bruh. I drag them with the best. You understand that, dog? Where I come from. Shoot, you better be able to know how to get back at somebody, dog. You better know how to use your words the right way. Okay, I will drag you. Okay, Margaret in the house, Raiders. Bishop said they embarrassed. They gotta be embarrassed. They gotta be embarrassed, Bishop. How do you have to be asked what your team affiliation is, dog? How do you walk in, talk shit to us? Cause you're not just talking to me, you're talking to everybody on here, and not even say who you riding with, bruh. Come on, dog. That just goes to show you, man, your shit is backwards. You supposed to come in with your heart on your sleeve, dog. They see us coming. That's what fucks them up. They see us coming. It's very easy to see a Raider fan coming, dog. It's easy because we're out there. We outside. We outside, bro. We on the internet. We on lives. We at the game. We at your game. We in your shit. Man, we're about it, bro. And they don't like it because they ain't about it like that. Okay? So I'm just gonna make it clear, man. I don't have a problem with anybody being on here. This is a channel for everybody. But hey, man, if you're gonna come in here and you're not gonna flag up, you ain't gonna tell us what your colors are, bro. Don't start attacking people, man. Start saying what your colors is so we can come back at you like I just did. Okay? And if Jameis Winston is your quarterback, you damn sure don't need to be talking to me. Okay? You guys barely won that game. You guys were getting your ass whooped. I saw the damn Saints game. Y'all barely won that game at the end. If Jameis didn't get hot in the fourth quarter, you wouldn't even be talking. Okay? You won. That's why you're talking, but we'll see what happens next week. Okay? Tito, Sinister Rain says, Raiders, bleed silver. I bleed silver and black. Like I said, man, certain people and certain fan bases don't have what we got. And other fan bases. I tell you, the fan bases that I know for a fact, Steeler fans come in. Cowboy fans, they ride their shit. 49ers, they ride their shit. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Don't ever come over here at least and not say your affiliation, because I'm gonna ask you. That's the first thing I'm gonna ask you. Who your team, bro? What's your colors, bro? I mean, what set you from? What set you claim? Okay, I'm telling you, this LA, where I'm at. I'm telling you, they'll throw a sign at you quick. And if you a civilian, you don't even have to acknowledge. I'm in LA. I got people throwing stuff at me all the time. They throw up a set at me. I just look at them, keep walking. They're like, oh, he's a civilian. He's a civilian. Don't fuck with him. You know? They're like, yeah, he ain't doing shit. But if I was really a matter of a set, my job is to throw another set back. You throw a blood setup, I'm throwing a Crip setup. You throw up a Crip setup, I'm throwing up a Pyru set. I'm gonna rep my set. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. Okay? But on here, man, you got guys, man, in their basement, in they dirty ass drawers in their mama basement, man, eating a cold hot dog and shit. Not even heated up in the microwave. That's a cold ass hot dog out the packet. Okay? Put it in some mustard, put it in some Dijon mustard, eating the shit. And tapping on the fucking phone or the computer and shit. So that's what it is, man. Okay. All right. Magic says, put your team down with your comments, fool. Yeah, put your team down. That's Niner Empire. Come on, man. You're supposed to be better than that, bruh. Okay. AK Scientist says, who that gonna put y'all in the dirt, especially if you're starting Diablo? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something, AKA Scientist, because I'm starting to like you a little bit. Remember 2020 pandemic? When you guys came to the Death Star, the Saints, what happened? I'll wait. I was actually in Vegas that game. That was the first game we ever played. The first game the Raiders ever played in the Death Star, which you couldn't go in until last year. The first game was ever played was the Hoodats versus the Raiders in the Death Star. Now let's see if you've been a fan longer than 2 years. Tell me what the outcome of that was. I'll wait. Bishop said Raiders for life, win or lose, or draw, I'm a Raider. Of course, Bishop, you're from Oakland. We're Oakland Raider fans. My boy Bishop, my boy Mark, my girl Margot, me, we're Oakland Raider fans. We're from that pedigree. I live in LA. My boy Bishop lives in Vegas. But we're Oakland Raider fans. We're different. We're different, dog. My boy Danielle Raider Trey on here. We're Oakland Raider fans. Okay? Let's make some designations. We're different, dog. You got to know what the hell you're talking about because we're from the origin. Okay? We're from when they started putting sticks in the ground to build the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum. So we're from the soil. So a lot of y'all don't understand that. Y'all be hearing, oh, I'm from LA, I'm Shaq in LA, da 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 da. I'm from the soil, bro. I'm from the soil. Understand that, dog. I'm a different breed. Okay? But yeah, AKA scientist, what happened the last time you played us? I bet you don't know. Cause you ain't talking like you do know. Okay? Telling me what y'all gonna do. What did you do last time? Get your ass out of here, dog. Get your ass out of here, dog. Citizen said, you're just gonna sit there and talk all trash. You aren't what you want. You aren't, you scientists. Yeah, man. Like I said, man, ain't nothing wrong with him, with his fan base. One of my best friends is Magic. You know, Ed Cuts. Anthony Phillips is one of my best friends. He Who Dat Nation. But even him, he would tell you whack. He would tell you whack for not even calling out the Who Dats. I shouldn't have had to ask you that. Nobody should have to ask you what your team affiliation is. You're supposed to come in and say, hey, man, I'm Vikings. Hey, man, I'm Buccaneers. Hey, man, I'm Jaguars. Hey, man, I'm this. Man, you come in talking trash and you don't even say your team and I have to ask you? Man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Brendan Hanson in the house. What's going on, Brendan? It's popping. Okay. AK Scientist says, Saints and Raiders this year. We want that revenge. Now you're talking like you got some sense. Why do you need revenge? Because we whipped your ass. Y'all flew all the way to Vegas and lost all your money, bruh. Came into the casino, strapped up, capped up, and caped up, and walked out and couldn't even buy yourself a bus ticket back to New Orleans, dog. We kicked your ass in an empty stadium, bruh. I was in Vegas. I was actually laying in the hotel watching the game because we couldn't go to the game. I went to Vegas because that's my birthday. My birthday's Sunday too. Every year I usually go to the game. Last year I was in their first game ever in the Death Star against the Baltimore Ravens for my birthday. I was in there. This year, I'm not going because I got something else I'm going to be doing, okay? I made a different decision this year, all right? But that year, the first year, I was in Vegas, all right? I think that the date on that was like the 15th or the 14th or something like that, and we beat you guys' ass, AK Scientists. We kicked your ass, and you know that, okay? Raider Trey said, don't get my boy mad, upset, homie. MP Hood can still roll out on you, bro, real talk. Hey, dog. You know that, dog, but it ain't even that serious. Because I got the gift of gab, which is something else we also have. But you are right about rolling out, dog. Our set is not to be played with, okay? My boy Raider Trey, we grew up together. From the same blocks. We're from the same blocks, man, okay? I got people on here that's known me longer than you've been alive. I can already tell you a new booty, bro. I can already tell you young in the draws. I can tell, dog, just by how you talk, okay? Tito said Scientist is a Saints fan. That's what he looked like. Hey, man, I don't even have to do nothing, man. Everybody out there is going to do what it is. Okay. Bishop said, I was yelling at the TV last week. My wife said the Chargers still ain't all that. Why are we leading by 21? Wirely. Hey man, it's growing pains, man. Josh McDaniels didn't do us no favors by not playing nobody. He thought he was gonna have the element of surprise, and he was gonna just put everybody in, and we were gonna be playing on all cylinders, man. We blew an opportunity to get people warmed up and get people acclimated and whatever. The only person who was game ready was Devante Adams. That guy was game ready. That guy was the only person who came in the game like was in mid-season form, dog. That's it. Nobody else was ready, bro. I don't care who you name. Devante Adams was not in preseason mode. He was in mid-season mode. Okay? That's what it is. That dude is the best in his position. Okay? He's the best wide receiver in football for a reason. I was telling everybody, Bishop, his first catch as a Raider, and I keep telling everybody, I know his dad, Doug Adams. Doug Adams and his clique and my clique and all that, we used to be all out at the clubs and all that, man. Okay, back in the Bay. He been a Raider fan his whole life. Okay? His first catch was for 11 yards for a first down. His first catch as a Raider, his childhood team, his family, all his family's Raider Nation, everybody in his family's Raider Nation. First catch is a first down. His second catch was a 17-yard catch. He had 27 yards in 2 catches, bro. His first 2 catches, he had 27 yards, man. Don't play with that guy, dog. Don't play with that guy, okay? AK Science, I'm a hate Big Shaq. I love it, Channel, no matter what, who we root for. Now you talking like you got some sense, bro. I salute to you, dog. I appreciate that, okay? But, hey, I didn't know, man. I appreciate you supporting the channel. Now we can be cool. But you didn't say who you were to start attacking the Raiders, dog. I got to come at you, bro. I mean, shit. You know, so I appreciate that, dog. We lay off you now, dog. You cool now, bro. You cool, okay? Raider Trey said, Raider fans always rep our team, never hiding behind cyber security. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, dog, I have to deal with so many trolls, man. I have to deal with them because it's like we're doing us. It's like, man, you see, you ever been, and I know you been, I don't even got to say you, because we from the same neighborhood. It's like, man, you're doing yourself so well, you're having so much of a good time, somebody fucking with you, dog. They fucking with you because they don't like the fact you're having such a good time. You know? And that's what it is, man. We haven't won Super Bowl since 83, bruh. But guess what? We still love our team like we have. And they don't understand that. Man, I've had so many fans from other teams ask me, yo, dog, why do you guys ride so hard? You guys haven't won anything. You guys haven't done this. You guys haven't won that. I say, hey, man, when you really love some shit, you really love some shit, bruh. I like, man, you have to really love our shit to be over here, bruh. It's not like we're the team that wins every year. We're not like the Patriots. How many Patriots fans over the last 20 years that's out of the blue? Then they jumped over to this team. Then they jumped over to Tampa Bay. Now they jumped to the Rams. It's like, no, we're going to stick to our guns, bro. Okay? That's what it is. All right. Vegas Raiders says difference in the game was quarterbacks. Chargers have a better talent elsewhere. True. But what was funny to me, Vegas Raiders, was this. Why was Al Michaels and Kirk Side Street, or whatever his damn name, and them dudes so much on Herbert's nuts because he had he threw for 340 something and 3 touchdowns. Mahomes threw for two something and 2 touchdowns and won the fucking game. I don't get it. Why are you on this guy's nuts? He lost. He lost the game, though. You know, it's crazy, man. It's like Mahomes is supposed to get that love, if anybody. Okay. Margaret talking about your nephew. Yeah, your nephew was in here running around. Now he's in the bed over there asleep. Okay. AK Scientist is repping his company. It's all good. Dirty Dog Entertainment, real talk. Tito in the house, put some jam on that toast, bruh. Hey, dog. Yeah, man. Yeah, it was definitely toasty. That 99-yard touchdown, a pick 6. It was like, how come they weren't talking on that? When Herbert threw the 99-yard pick 6, Al Michaels was like, oh, wow, yeah. He sounded like a disappointed dad. Didn't Al Michaels sound disappointed? He sounded like a disappointed dad, bruh. Like, oh, his son just made a boo-boo, bruh. Oh, son. Wow, you're going to do that right now? Yeah, 99-yard touchdown, pick six. Didn't have no bass in his voice at all, Tito. Okay. D. Birdie says Asante Samuel Jr. should be in the Hall of Fame. He has like 53 career INTs. Bad boy. Asante Samuel Sr. was a bad boy. But right now, at his age, his son is better. His son is better at his age, bruh. We'll see if he can hold it out. But right now, Asante Samuel Jr. is a bad boy, man. I'm like, wow. It's D Birdie. It's like this, bro. I thought Patrick Surtain 2 was gonna be better than this guy. Remember Patrick Surtain when he got drafted by the Broncos? And I was saying, man, Patrick, when he was with Alabama, I was like, man, Patrick Surtain 2 is the next dude. Patrick Surtain 2 can't even stay healthy. Okay. Tito said, glad you live tonight, Shaq. I'm gonna be on here a lot more, you guys. Okay. I'm gonna be on here a lot more. Okay. AK Scientist said to D Birdie's Samuel Senior a dog. He is. He a dog for sure, dog. He a dog for sure. Hey, let me tell you this right now. Did y'all see CJ Jackson get toasted tonight? CJ Jackson got toasted, bro. He got toasted. Okay, it is what it is. Okay. That Raider fan says, shout out to Stockton, California. Go Raiders. Hey, that Raiders fan. Let me tell you something, dog. I used to be up there in Stockton, dog. I used to be up there off of Mariners Drive, off the freeway. Shoot, man, I had something up there. I used to go see up there, dog. I used to be in your town up there off of Mariners Drive up there up to Stockton, bro. Trust me, I used to be up there, dog. I'd be on the weekends. I was up there. I was in your area, dog. I was in your area, dog. You know I know what I'm talking about too. I just said an exit in your city. Okay, off of the I-5. Shoot, back in the days, I was in Stockton. I was in the stock. Okay, trust me, I was all over. Okay, I was all over. Okay, Dirty Dog NT. Until the Raiders find a way to stop Mahomes, we in trouble for at least 10 years plus. Well, I don't think so, man, because here's what I say. Hey, man, these guys are gonna wind up. I don't think Mahomes is gonna stay there the entire 10 years, bro. I think things change, man. Things change in a few years. They're gonna have to worry about who we gotta worry about. Mahomes right now is not looking like he's the best quarterback in the league anymore, dog. Just a couple of years ago when he won the Super Bowl against the Niners, he won the Super Bowl against the Niners two seasons ago. He won that in 2020. Okay? It's 2022. He's not even a top 3 quarterback right now. He's not better than Herbert right now, and he's not better than Josh Allen. So maybe he's 3. Maybe. He ain't number 1, so he's dropping down. He's not getting better. Mahomes is not getting better. He almost threw 3 interceptions tonight. The first interception they took away. The second interception Samuels dropped, and then the other interception the guy dropped it. He's not getting better. He's getting worse. So I'm not worried about him, dog. I'm really not. Okay, not worried about it. Tito says they gave us the holy roller. Yeah, Tito, you come from my era, dog. The Raiders, we changed that rule. The holy roller when Stabler got sacked, Stabler fumbled the ball forward and stuff, and then Mark Van Egan try to jump on the ball against the San Diego Chargers, and then it went into the end zone and Pete Batisak fell on it. They say, hey man, you can't forward the ball fumble no more. No more forward fumbles no more, dog. They changed the rules on that shit. Okay, AK Scientists, y'all better stop playing with that midfield logo. I bet y'all won't do that again. Hey, I'll tell you this right now. I know what we ain't gonna do because we had a whole nother coach. When that happened, when the Raiders was on that logo doing all that stupid shit, we had a guy by the name of John Gruden as our coach. We don't have John Gruden as our coach no more. Josh McDaniels isn't gonna do that. Josh McDaniels has 6 rings with a franchise that has all the credibility that your team and my team doesn't have. That's not gonna happen. There's not gonna be no driving around the stadium and doing all that dumb shit. So we don't got to worry about that. Okay. Okay. Brother T-Ho's laughing AK Science, my bad, Big Shaq. Gotta wipe my feet. You right. My fault. It's all good, dog. It's all good. Appreciate you, bro. You good. You back in the graces, bro. You good, bro. It's just, man, we gotta have rules over here, man. We can't have a free-for-all, bro. We just have to have rules, man. We have rules. We all out here have fun, talk crazy, enjoy ourselves, man. But it's just like, I don't want to invite the wrong element in here. Next thing you know, other people are gonna come in and start saying stuff. So it's like, hey, man, I had to check that. Come in and say your team, bro. What's wrong with saying your team? Okay. Tom Bartlett says scientist is a Saints fan. Yeah, I know now, TB. My boy TB. Okay. AK Scientist says Bezos broke bread. Hey, man, that dude is smart. Jeff Bezos is smart as shit. It's like, people be thinking, hey, man, hey, if I only had that kind of money, you won't have that kind of money because you're not going to do anything with the money you got, man. The money you got, you don't invest. You know what I'm saying? The money you got, you don't invest, bro. I know cats, man, like a lot of street cats, man. A lot of street cats, man, don't even invest in nothing, bro. It's like, man, damn, you need to take this money and put this into a barbershop or give your girl a salon or a nail shop. You need to flip this into something else. Man, they buying shit that depreciates. They buying big-ass cars and big-ass chains and shit. And here in L.A., motherfuckers is getting killed for them chains and shit. Rappers getting shot in Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles over a fucking chain. Like, you could have took that money, instead of doing that, go buy you a big ass, buy you some land and shit and do something. But that's what it is, dog. Jeff Bezos is smart. He's like, man, I got billions of dollars. Man, I'm just going to go ahead and buy a football night. I'm just going to buy the fucking Thursday night football. That's crazy, man. Who else is doing that? Who's coming in and saying, hey, dog, I just want one game? And all the other networks are playing all kinds of other games, bro. Okay? He's buying one night. I want Thursday. Thursday is Amazon. What's he gonna be doing? You're already on the Amazon shit. All you gotta do when the game is on, he puts on whatever movie he wants to put on. You can just click through. He's smart, man. You can go buy some shit. You win a game, you go buy shit. The Saints win, you go buy the jersey right while you're watching the TV. Jeff Bezos is smart as shit, dog. He's smart. He's smart, dog. Magic says, hey, how much is Amazon stock? I need to pick up a couple of shares. Hey, dog, I got some Amazon stock. I'm an Amazon stockholder. I think right now it's going for, what is it, like 120 or something like that? Less than 120. Less than 120, bro. Less than 120. I think it's like 119 or something like that. So, yeah, I already got stock. When that shit split, I bought. Okay? Tom Bartlett says they showing the hit on Herbert right now on NFL Network. I need to know what's going on. I need to know what his injury is. Tito said like Ted Turner did back in the days. Yeah, with TBT. I bet TBT. The Turner Network. Okay? Yeah, TNT. That's what I mean. Yeah. Ted Turner was smart too. Okay? A guy in the house. Gino throwing bombs on him. Gino Smith. You hear that, Doc? Hey, Doc. Gino was clouded, man. I was like, hey, that was the best game I ever seen Geno Smith play in his entire career, bro. I mean, I go back with Geno Smith back to when he was at West Virginia. That was the best game. Geno outplayed Russell. He was balling, man. I was like, wow, man. Like, that guy got a transplant. He just turned into another person. I'm like, man, shit. I was in here crying, laughing, man. I was crying, man, because I was like, man, first you guys boo Russell Wilson, and then Geno outplays him. I was like, wow, that was crazy. Okay. Tito said, that's smart, man. Study your opponents and look for their weaknesses. That's what you're supposed to do, dog. You're supposed to know. It's like, man, you're supposed to know who you were. Even at your job, you're supposed to know. You're supposed to know, man. You're supposed to know who's coming in late. You're supposed to know who's doing this, who's doing that. Not to be a snitch, but if you get called into the office because somebody accused you of some shit, you better be able to say some shit back. You get pulled into the office like, I've been saying that, you've been coming in late on lunch. Man, shit, man. Mindy's ass been coming in late. This person, that person. You didn't say nothing when blah 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 came in. Shit. You know how many times I had to say that? I even told my boss one time, I was like, hey, you need to come in here. It starts at 9:30 and you coming in here at 9:32. I was like, hey, look, You came in here at 10:30 3 days in a row. He just looked at me. I said, yeah. He's just like, well, I said, yeah. Yeah, I know when you came in too, man. You came in an hour, 2, 3 days in a row. Okay, now I know you the supervisor, but shoot, we got a boss that's over you. Do I need to go in and tell him that, hey, why am I in here? Shit, you better know your enemy, Tito. You better know it. Okay. Doc Van says Gino played well in the first half, but did nothing in the second half. Broncos beat themselves. Nah, Doc. No, Doc. The last couple of plays that Gino didn't make any mistakes. That's what the first half he was aggressive and did. The second half he played mistake-free football, Doc. Doc, he played mistake-free football. You got to give that boy his credit. He didn't fuck it up. He didn't mess it up. He didn't go in there and turn the ball over or throw an interception or had a sack fumble or he played clean football and let the defense do what he needed to do. He played clean football, bro. I can't say that he didn't do anything. Geno did. That's Geno Smith we're talking about. This is the dude that's notorious for making mistakes. He played a clean game. Man, give that boy his credit, Doc. I know you don't like the fact y'all lost, man, but you gotta give that boy his credit, dog. Okay. Tom Bartlett says, I remember we sent the Chargers home, but Herbert was crying. Herbert tonight looked the same way he looked when we beat him. He has that little sad face. Like, that little sad face that your kids get when they don't get what they want. Okay. They hold up the Cheetos and you're like, put them back. That's how he was looking, Todd. He was looking like his mama told him to put them Cocoa Puffs up again. Mom! Hell nah. I never get no Cocoa Puffs. That's how he looked. That's how he looked, man. He don't win no big games. The biggest loss of his career. This is what I always try to say, man. The biggest loss of Justin Herbert's career was against the Raiders. That was his biggest loss in his career, dog. As much as everybody wants to hang on his nuts, his biggest loss was to us last year when he didn't make the playoffs. Remember when he was on the sidelines, Todd, and he said, I'll do anything to win this game. I'd do anything. That's the biggest game he ever lost was to us. Win all you want to in the first game of the season, but until you beat us when it really matters, we're the biggest loss you got in your career as the Raiders. Okay? Sick Winter says, how do you feel about Carr, my boy? Do you think he's going to settle down this week? Yeah. I think that he's going to settle down because I think Josh McDaniels is going to run the football more. See, here's what I always say about Derek Carr. I've been watching this guy be the quarterback for the Raiders for 9 years. I've heard everything in the book. I've heard trade him for Aaron Rodgers, trade him for this guy, trade him for that guy, let Marcus Mariota be the quarterback. And the big one, trade him for Deshaun Watson. And all those Raider fans, you guys ain't said shit since we found out Deshaun Watson was putting his fingers in places he shouldn't have been putting his fingers at. Okay? Nobody said nothing about that. I don't expect Derek Carr to be any better than he is. Derek Carr is Derek Carr, dog. I accept him for what he is. He's not a great quarterback. He's a good quarterback sometimes. He's going to throw interceptions. He's going to fumble. He's going to throw a red zone pick. He's going to do all that, dog. He's going to throw the ball in the dirt. He's not going to run nowhere. He's not going to do all the things you want him to do. Stop expecting him to do all the stuff that Raider fans expect him to do. He doesn't run. He's scary. He don't want to do this. He don't want to do that. Yes, he don't do that, dog. He don't do that. So I don't get caught up in that. What I want him to do is play well enough to win. If Derek Carr throws 5 interceptions and we win the game, I'm good with that. I've seen him win games throwing multiple picks. And you know what? All the Raider fans coming to me. Oh, man, I said, we won the game. Oh, well, Derek Carr still threw 3 interceptions. Derek Carr fumbled the ball twice. Derek Carr did this. I said, did we win? Yeah, man, but Snoop, man, he did this, he did that. I don't get caught up in that. Did he get the dub? So if we get the dub, dog, I'm not worried about his personal stats. I'm not worried about his quarterback rating. I'm not worried about his any of that. What I'm worried about is did we get the dub, dog? And if we got the dub, you're gonna see his stat line. He threw 3 interceptions. He got sacked 5 times. He still threw for 295 yards, bro. He still threw for almost 300 with 3 picks and 2 fumbles. He had 5 turnovers and he still almost threw for 300 yards. Come on, man. That's all I care about, bro. Okay. Raider Trey said Josh Allen's the man. Josh Allen is the man, but Josh Allen almost got his ass. Remember they picked his leg up? Remember the first game they picked his leg up? They were about to body slam him? Keep trying to jump over people. These guys, you're not going to do that, dog. Ask Travis Kelce thought he was going to jump over somebody, he got body slammed. Telling you, dog, they ain't play it. Okay. Raiders for Life said, get these thumbs up. Yeah, man, you guys need to be thumbing my shit. You guys need to be liking it, man. Come on, man. Get these thumbs up. I agree, bro. I agree. It's me and all y'all, bro. Okay. Ryder Carter said Herbert was getting rocked. Yes, he was, dog. Why? Because Justin Herbert had all day to pass the ball in the first half. He didn't have all day to pass the ball. He was getting hit because he was laying in the pocket. He should have been getting rid of the football. Bishop says, I'm from those days when people stepped on the field, even in high school, and it was understanding no mercy here on this field. Ice tape and ice bases is the only thing you get beyond the ambulance. Hey, dog, you from Oakland, bro. Shoot, man. Hey, it's a whole different game. Oakland Tech up there, McClymonds, Skyline High School, all them schools up there, dog. We used to play you guys. Man, come on, man. Not no joke, bro. Okay. Ruben Perez says, we split with the Chiefs and Chargers, sweep the Broncos. I'm with it. AK Science says, I think the Chargers want to bring Sean Payton in. Ooh. AK Scientist, you said some shit. Ooh. Ooh. I hope that doesn't happen. I hope Sean Payton does not come to the Chargers, bro. We don't need them problems, man. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that idea, bro. I don't like that shit at all. Okay. Dr. Van says, I was thinking Staley isn't going to last long either. Oh, see, here we go, man. Man, you guys are saying some real stuff right now. Sean Payton with the Chargers, I don't like that idea, bro. That's not good. It's good for the Chargers, but not good for us in the AFC West. I'm telling you, Sean Payton will know what to do. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh, no, man. I don't like that. Oh, no. AK Scientist says, Dr. Van says, I think they like Sean Payton. Oh, man, I don't like that, dog. I remember when Al Davis was trying to get Sean Payton. Does Raider Nation know that Sean Payton was this close to coming to the Raiders? And the only thing that stopped it was the Saints. It almost happened, bro. Almost happened. Oh, man, that's a good... Oh, man, please don't happen, bro. David Suarez says, with Bezos' annoying laugh all up his ear. Yeah, ha, 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 man. It's a business move for Jeff Bezos, man. It's not football. You see Roger Goodell's really into the game, and this guy's cackling. He had his broad with him. You know what I'm saying, man? It's like, come on, dog, man. Come on, dog. It's business, man. It's business. Hey, guys, says maybe they'll hire Gase next after they fire Staley. Adam Gase? Oh, I'm not mad at that. I remember Adam Gase when he was with Miami. When he was with the Jets. He was garbage. Oh, let him have Gase. Oh, I'd rather for them to have Gase than Staley. All day. Okay. Raider Trey says that's what Rodgers gets for messing with John Gruden. He's going to have to come out deep into that pocket to pay our boy. Oh, yeah, well, they're screwed when it comes to that. John Gruden is already trying to work his magic by saying what he said. He said, hey, man, I would love to coach in the NFL again. Give me another chance. He's trying to tell him, hey, give me another chance to get back into this coaching in the NFL. Hey, I might have to let this little lawsuit go. That's what's going on. That's what's going on, Raider Trey. He's trying to negotiate with him already, but the NFL's not winning that. Okay? They're not winning that because John Gruden got all his own emails. Okay? He's got all his own emails. Raiders for Life says, can we get with you on Watch Raiders, Sanjit T, Wasted Talent? You need to be pulled up there. You're up and coming, OG. Hey, man, I'm going to tell you this right now. Sanjit has came over to my page. I've talked to him, man. He's a fan of the page. He likes what I'm doing. I'd love to be on. I've told him, hey, let's see, make some things happen. Watch Raider is a legend in the game. But it's just a matter of these guys reaching out, man. I don't really know them, but Sanjit actually came over to my page last year and was like, no, I wasn't even doing lives. I was just doing my regular page, and he was like, hey, man, I really like what you're doing over here, bro. I just want to come in and show my support. And I was like, Sanjit, what's going on, big dog? I was like, hey, man, I'd love to do something with you. He was like, yeah, I'd love to do something with you. So it's people like yourself, Raiders for Life, that can put a good word in with your boys, man. You know, with them, and tell them, hey, man, they should come over there and fool with me. I'm down, man. I just don't know nobody. You know, I don't know anybody. So I appreciate that, man. But yeah, Sanjit is a supporter over here, dog. He's come over here many times. I'd love to be doing stuff with those cats, man. You know. Bishop said, I'm glad I'm in Vegas. Won't miss nothing from my team. Hey, I won't be in LA because the game is not playing in LA at all. I'm gonna be out of this metropolitan area this weekend. My birthday's this weekend. My wife's birthday's on Monday. My birthday's on Sunday. I will be somewhere where the game is being played. Understand that. Kenneth Salter says, how about that 99-yard touchdown? I loved it. The only thing that would have been better is if Asante Samuels would have caught that interception that he had in the end zone, that he bobbled that, he would have ran that back. That would have been perfect to have 2 pick sixes. But like I said, hey, man, my quarterback don't have a pick 6 this year. That's all I got to say. Okay. Bishop said, battle of the fitness in the AFC West. You're right. Bishop said, talking to the scientists, I can see it. A lot of teams like Peyton. Oh, man, you guys are... Man, don't talk that into existence, man. We don't want them problems, man. Sean Payton in the AFC West? No. I don't like it. Okay, hell no. I'm good. Justin Finney says, I like your channel. Appreciate what you say. The sky is not a falling, people. I agree. I agree, dog. No panicking in Raider Nation, bro. Okay. Rocky Flores, what's going on, big dog? Raiders, Vegas, Oakland, smoking. You know what it is. Kenneth Salter says, many Chargers fans be assholes, talking like Herbert and Mahomes and Brady combined. Hey, man, it's, you know, I got some Charger homies, man. What else do they got to be happy about, kid? They're the only team in the entire division that has never won a Super Bowl, bro. Herbert is the best thing that's happened to them since LT, LaDainian Tomlinson. Me and all them Chargers fans, man, LaDainian running all over you. I said, LaDainian could run all over the Raiders. He had more yards against the Raiders than any team in his career. More touchdowns. I said, as long as this guy retires with no rings, it's all good. Don't matter what he does. He went, played for the Jets. Remember when LaDainian Tomlinson went and played for the Jets? I'm like, you're really not trying to win no championship. So at the end of the day, he's in the Hall of Fame. He's got a gold jacket. He ran the Raiders roughshod for years. Never got a championship. So, hey, man, Herbert's the best thing they've had since him. Let them have it, dog. But what they can't do is lift their fingers up and see anything shining on them. They got 10 fingers and all of them are bare. Every finger they got, Tito, is bare. Okay? We could hold up a hand and at least have 3 on it. We put our hands up, we're going to have 3 of them shiny things on it. They got none. Okay? Tito in the house. Shout out from Bellflower. What's going on? Robert Ciceros from Bellflower. Yeah, down the street, dog. Bellflower. SJ Raider. $2. Hey, man, SJ Raider, happy to see you grind. Hey, man, I appreciate it, dog. Anything y'all can give your boy, man, I appreciate it, dog. I give a lot to this channel. I give a lot to it, man. I got my wife and my son. Instead of spending time with them, I'm on here with you guys, man. My family supports what I do. I don't have a nagging ass wife. Why are you always on there talking to people? You need to be. I don't have that. My wife supports what I do and supports y'all. And she's like, okay, when I say I'm going to talk to y'all, she's good. You ain't heard her complain. You ain't heard her say nothing, dog. So anything y'all could do, man, little $2 here, $1 there, I'm with it, bro. I appreciate it, bro. Thanks. Bishop says Herbert got touched up tonight. man, for those hard hits, man. Yeah, dog. Man, ain't nothing better than hitting the quarterback legally. That was amazing that they didn't get penalized for that, man, because it was such a good hit. You would think, oh man, that's a flag. That was clean, man. Let Herbert be a football player, man. Let him be a football player, dog. He got touched up in the right way. Come on, man. Rocky Flores, man, I appreciate that dollar, big dog. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Okay. The super chats, you guys, man. That's what it is. Okay. Citizens talk about the salute. SJ Raider says supporting. Yes, sir. Yes, you are, big dog. You are. Okay. Kid Assault said Raider Nation. Tito. Eric Brun. Hey, what's going on? EB. My boy EB, man. Mr. Shaq from Mexico. Hey, where in Mexico are you at, dog? Mexico City? Where are you at, man? Down there in Mexico, dog. I need to take my tail down to Mexico, man. One of my boys just bought a house down in Puerto Vallarta, man. I'm like, hey, dog. I'm about to go down there, man. Give me the key code. Give me the key code to your shit. I'm about to go up in there, dog. I'm trying to tell you, dog. Okay. Tito talking about the Latin Kings. Yeah, MS-13. Yeah, dog. They all over LA, bro. They all over LA, dog. They outside. Okay? Trust me, dog. They all over, dog. They all over, bro. Bishop said, I wear my jersey too in the pulpit. I know some don't like it, but God loves the Raiders. Hey, Bishop, God loves an honest man. And you honestly love the Raiders, and that's what it is, bro. Hey, it is what it is, bro. You ain't no liar, that's for damn sure. Okay? Rocky Flores put the Richie Rich in there. Red man, Richie Rich, man, from the Bay, bro. Yeah, man, Richie Rich, dog. You know what I'm saying? Mac Mall. You know what I'm saying? All them cats, man. JT the bigger figure. I'm Bay Area, dog. I'm area on mine, dog. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Shoot. I'm trying to tell you, dog. I miss the Bay. I'm starting to hear the songs in my head, dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but Richie Rich, man. Ant Banks. All them cats, bruh. All them cats, man. Rocky Flores, appreciate the dollar, big dog. Okay. Dr. Van says they shouldn't have never left Oakland. You ain't lying, Dr. Van. If we had the Death Star in Oakland, Bishop, Margot, Danielle, if we had the Death Star in Oakland, oh my God. Oh my God, it just would have been beautiful, dog. Oh my God. That'd give me an excuse to go home, dog. I'd be going home more. I would be going home to the Bay more, bro. I would be going home more. I don't go home often, man. I went home back to the Bay in June. That was the first time in 3 years I've been back in the Bay. But I've been to Vegas. But I've been to Vegas 3 or 4 times a year. I go to Vegas more than I go home, bro. I'm serious. You know, it's crazy. Okay. Tito says, I was born in Oakland in 64, saw him play at Kezar Stadium in the Coliseum. Hey, dog, my first game, when I moved to the Bay, I moved to the Bay when I was 3 years old. My father was in the military. We lived in San Francisco first, because my brother was born in San Francisco. We lived in the Sunset District. My first game that I ever went to, I could barely remember, was in Kezar Stadium, dog. My first football game I could barely remember, but I remember it was Kezar Stadium, dog. I think I was maybe like 4 or something like that. Kezar Stadium. I actually been in that stadium, dog, and actually see the football game in there. I know it was a Niners and somebody. Okay, and then we moved to the South Bay after that. So yeah, man, you a real one, man. You definitely from the soil, big dog. Okay, because matter of fact, the Oakland Coliseum wasn't even built until '66. You know, David Suarez says, Raider Nation representing all the way from Manila. Ah, man. The Philippines, man. My boy Keith Martin, man, was a big artist out there, man. He just passed away this year, man, down in the Philippines, man. I was supposed to come out there and hang out, man, but, my boy passed away, man, maybe like about 4 or 5 months ago. Okay, you might have heard of him, dog. Raider Chris. LA Raiders fan, much love, Shaq. Hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with the LA Raider fans, man. LA Raider fans is gangster, bro. LA Raider fans is they all over, bro. But the thing that was funny about the LA Raider fans now, man, that I run into, The LA Raider fans, man, they're a lot more undercover than they used to be, man. A lot of them ain't even wearing that shit around. Like last year, what was it last year or the year before? The year before last, I went to the LA Coliseum before they opened up the SoFi, and I went to the Rams Monday Night Football, the Rams versus the Ravens, the game when Lamar Jackson threw 5 touchdown passes. I was there and I was wearing my Raiders shit. Man, I had so many cats. There was cats that was wearing Rams shit that was telling me Raiders. They were whistling. They were saying, they're looking at me. They're like Raiders, and I was like, okay, I see what's up. They were wearing the Rams shit, but when they saw me wearing mine, they were Raiders. I was like, yeah, y'all done converted over, but when you saw that black and silver, you felt the way, dog. So yeah, LA Raider fans, they different, man. Yeah, y'all cool too. Okay, don't even trip, man. And y'all gangster too. And when I went to the Raiders and Rams preseason game last year, when we took over the whole stadium and we won that game, Raider fans was ready to fight everybody. They were ready to fight everybody. Rams fans was just walking out being very quiet, being very, very subdued, being strict, walking to their cars, not saying anything, dog. So y'all gangster. Okay. Kenneth Salter says Oaktown Alzado ripping arms off. Woo. Lyle Alzado, man. Lyle Alzado was a monster, man. Monster. Okay. Bishop said, right, kidda? Kenneth Salter said, that's who that. That's what it is. D. Birdie said, Los Angeles Raiders established 89. Saw Bo Jackson rumble against the Skids. Been a Raider fan ever since. D. High to a grasshopper when it went down. Hey, dog. Let me tell you something, man. When the Raiders moved from Oakland to LA, I was like maybe in middle school or something like that, dog. And by the time I was old enough to go to a game down here, they moved back. By the time I was old enough to like, okay, I'm old enough, I got money, I could go to the game. They moved back, man, by then, dog. I was like, damn, I never got a chance to see the Raiders in LA, dog. But, you know, I used to definitely be watching them, man. And I'm also friends with Willie Galt, who played on those teams with Bo Jackson and them, man. I'm friends with Willie, and I can always talk to him. He always tells me stories about stuff like that, dog. So yeah, I just didn't get a chance to come to no games down here, dog. But man, I wish I would have, dog. I wish I would have, man. Okay. Raider Chris says Aints fans fight Cincy over who's they. Yeah, I'm confused about that. It's who that and who they. I don't get which one's the real one, bruh. I'm confused about that. Okay. Brother T.O. said maybe he's still wearing a brown pastel bag hat. That's true. A paper bag, yeah, where they say the Aints on it and they used to cut the holes out. Yeah, when Archie Manning was running around, see, he don't know. He's probably too young to know Archie Manning, man. Peyton Manning and them's dad. Archie Manning was a bad mother. He was bad. People don't tell these people, man. Imagine Peyton Manning with legs that could run. Archie had wheels. Archie was running around, running his ass off all over everywhere, bruh, because he didn't have no line. That dude was scrambling around, running for his life, bruh. That dude had legs and had a gut of an arm, dog. He just was on a sorry team. He was on a sorry team. And Peyton and Eli didn't inherit his legs, bruh. I think Cooper inherited the run because he was Cooper, the oldest one, he was a wide receiver. So I think he inherited the run skills, but Archie Manning used to be running around. Go put in some YouTube videos and go watch Archie Manning. You'll find out Archie Manning was a beast. Okay. Isaac Castro said, my neighbor is a Saints fan and my niece. Hey, I got a lot of Saints fans, homies. I got a lot of them, dog. I know a whole bunch of them. They're all over the place, bro. Saints travel well. Saints fans, they travel well, dog. Okay, they do. Bargo said, Bay Area, you know what it is, Bargo, dog. You know what it is. Madrick said, Ant Cuts is definitely a who dat. Don't the Bengals say that as well? I believe some of the old school players said they were the first to use that phrase. I got to call Ant Cuts ass up. Because I hear the who days, because I got friends that are from Cincinnati. I got a couple of my whole boys that are from the Natty, as they call it the Natty. And they say who they. So I don't know, it's who that, who they, I don't know who's who, okay? But when I talk to my Cincinnati homies, they say they started. When I talk to my My NOLA homies, they say they started it. Man, y'all need to square up. Y'all need to square up and figure that out. Right? Raider Chris says, me and Dietrich Raider went to Dorsey together. Oh yeah, Dorsey High, dog. Dorsey High. I'm on those blocks a lot, man. I'm on those blocks. On Martin Luther King. Yeah, man. I'm on the Shaw every day. I'm always on Crenshaw, bro. I'm always on Crenshaw, man. Dorsey ain't no joke. Y'all had some Hugh Jackson with the Dorsey. Didn't Hugh Jackson, who was gonna be the coach of the Raiders, with the Dorsey? A bunch of cats with the Dorsey. Yeah, Dorsey ain't no joke. Dorsey's a real school. They doing some work over there too. I don't know how if you've been. I don't know if you're still in this area, dog. But they putting some new buildings up or something more at Dorsey. But I drive by Dorsey all the time. You know, all the time, man. I'm always in the hood. Todd Bartlett said, "Don't forget what the Oakland Raiders did to the Saints back in 2016 in the Superdome when Carr did that somersault." Oh yeah, man. You know what, TB? We got a 2-game winning streak against the Saints. I forgot. We got a 2-game winning streak against the Saints. Okay, that's what it is. Okay. Raider Trey said, "No, new booty." Now that was funny, hey dog. You got to be sharp when you from our set. You got to be able to be quick with the words, bro. You know we used to be capping on everybody. Somebody start talking about your shoes, and you got to be quick. You got to be able to talk about their nose. You got to be able to talk about whatever. You know, you got to be able to snap back like that. Okay. David Suarez says, "What's good to see you up here?" Yeah, man, it's good to see a bunch of you guys on here. Okay, Raider Trey. Okay. Kenneth Salter said 141 on a bad day. Man, Devante Adams ain't playing, dog. Let me tell you how serious Devante Adams is about being a Raider, bro. Devante Adams' grandparents and a lot of his family have never seen him play a live game. They never seen him play in high school. They never seen him play at Fresno State. They never seen him play for the Packers. He spent $500,000 buying a suite for his family this year. $500,000 of the money that he got from the Raiders, he gave back to the Raiders for a suite. His grandparents are going to see him play for the first time in the Death Star on Sunday. Expect Devante Adams to act a fool again. His grandmama gonna be there. His granddaddy gonna be there. He got a big ass suite, and he just became the official spokesperson for MGM Resorts. Okay, so he bought a whole suite for his family. He's gonna act a fool in there, dog. If my grandmother never seen me play, and she's coming to Vegas to see me play, I'm gonna be acting a fool in that stadium. I'm gonna ball out, bro. I'm gonna ball out for grandma. Understand that. He's gonna act a fool, dog. Okay. Raider Chris says 34-24 Vegas. I'm with it. Sinister Ray says Devante Adams make Asante Samuels, which is looking good. And this game looks like a chump. Hey, we can see how it goes. Brother Tito said Jacobs did all right too. He did when he got the football. All this Bolden was taking all the snaps in the first half. Lateef Cook's in the house. What's going on, LC? Is John Simpson really playing that bad right now, eye test wise? He's playing all right, man. Nobody on the offensive line is playing well. Even Colton Miller got bull rushed by on that last possession by Khalil Mack. He got bull rushed and ran in the car, and that's why we couldn't get it done, bruh. We were on our way to score a touchdown, but Khalil just bull rushed him. If you notice, man, Khalil Mack is not getting sacks by being the fastest guy coming off the edge anymore. He's just bull rushing people. That's why he didn't get no sacks tonight. Stay in front of him and don't let him bull rush you and drive you back into the quarterback, and he won't do anything. Okay? He won't do nothing. Raider Trey talking to Brother Tito. Eric B. in the house says, that's why I'm getting his jersey. I usually don't like to buy free agents jerseys, but I have to make an exception for Adams. Adams not going nowhere, dog. Adams is a real Raider, bruh. He's a pedigree Raider. Okay? He's a pedigree Raider. I'm telling you, take it from somebody who knows his dad. I've never met Devante. I might have seen him when he was little, but I never met him. So, I mean, I don't know him, but his father I know. I know his entire family. Those dudes is those. He comes from real woods. Understand that. Devante Adams comes from East Palo Alto. He comes from real woods. I know his dad. I can say that. And he is a born Raider. Even when he was with the Packers, they still had all Raider stuff in the house, bro. Understand that. Your son plays for the Packers, but you still got all Raider stuff in your house. Just being honest with you guys, man. Okay. Greater said too long. Bishop said exactly. Calling themselves the nation. Raider says go long, get go. That's it. Brother Tito says, yep, been a long time coming. Search and destroy. Dumb penalties. Painful. Yeah. Those penalties will get your ass. Raider Chris, defense step up in the second half. Kenneth Salter says only 99 Herbert's got the only 99 Herbert got so far. Exactly. 99 yards that way. Hey man, my quarterback ain't throw no pick six. Did your quarterback throw a pick six? I know mine didn't. And it wasn't no 99 yarder. I know that shit. I know that for a fact. Okay. Raider Chris says they love to rip Carr for some reason. Man, Carr's an easy target, bro. It's an easy target, man. When you come from an environment where people get picked on, everybody's gonna get picked on in high school. But when you come from certain environments where the weakest personality always gets picked on, Carr doesn't have a personality that makes you not want to pick on him. He has a personality that makes you want to pick on him. He has that kind of personality where you're like, man, look at this guy. He's just a person who you naturally just want to just rip on. And then he doesn't play to the point where it's like, well, hey man, at least, you talking crazy, but look, I just did this. I just won a Super Bowl. I just did that. I played well. No, he plays into the rip. So they rip him, and then he plays into it. See? That's what I'm talking about. Blah, 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 blah. And then it's easy to rip somebody when your own fan base is ripping them. When the fans of the team is ripping them, it makes it easy for the announcers to rip. Who are they making mad? When Carr does something, these guys say something, everybody agrees. So that's why, dog. He has to win. Carr has to win, bruh. If he wants to shut everybody up, and he still won't. If Derek Carr wins a Super Bowl for the Raiders, there's still going to be 50% of the fan base that's going to say, but so what? But this, but that. I still don't like him, but whatever. But at least he could walk away and say, hey, I got one of these things. Without me, you wouldn't have this. That's what he needs to do. He has to win, dog. He wins, he'll be able to walk into the sunset and not even be tripping about who's talking about him. But if he doesn't win, it's all bad. Tito said they got hard on Herbert. That's all correct. David Suarez says Nate Hobbs was for the defense. Nate Hobbs, ever since he got caught up at the Cromwell, when he left Dre's and he was a little odd one, he got scared straight. He's been balling. He's been balling, man. I'm starting to really understand how hard it is for these young cats to be in Vegas, bruh. Starting to see it. It's like, man, I just came out of college, okay? And I know when I was in college, I was acting a fool. I was acting a damn fool when I was in college, okay? I was acting up. Let me fix this. I'm sorry, you guys, okay? I don't know why it's doing this, but all right. That's cool, I guess. Shit, I don't know. But I was acting a fool in college. Man, I didn't have millions of dollars and even hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bank, and I was in Vegas. Ooh, that's a hard one, dog. And I can see you get caught up a little bit. But Nate Hobbs straightened his act out. Okay? He straightened his act out, man. Salute to Nate Hobbs, man. Salute to Nate Hobbs. Xavier Garcia says, is Justin Herbert out? I don't know what his injury is. I don't know what's going on. Bishop said, Carr better go wild on Black Sunday. Just said, we better not lose to the Pigeons. We can't lose, dog. We can't go down 2 games to nobody in our division. 3 teams out of the AFC West are going to make the playoffs. So we got to be one of those 3 teams, bro. We were a playoff team last year. We were a playoff team last year. So we got to do the same thing. Okay. Dr. Vance said PS2 is that dude. Yeah, Patrick Surtain too. I saw him last year here in LA, man, at the NFL Experience for the Super Bowl. I saw him last year. Patrick Surtain Jr., man, he was signing autographs. He's a bad boy, but I don't think he's better than Asante Samuels Jr. right now. I don't think so. I don't think so, you guys. Okay, I better leave this thing alone. Every time I touch it, I'm doing something crazy. Okay. Raider Chris said JC. Yes, sir. Xavier Garcia said French Cap. You right. D Birdie, Patrick Surtain too, is better than his dad at his age too. Maybe you're right. But Patrick Surtain Sr. wasn't better than Asante Samuel Sr. I'll say that. Asante Samuel's a bad boy, dog, Sr. But we'll see. Kid Salter said, let's talk Lester Hayes, stick him. Lester Hayes needs to be in the Hall of Fame, dog. Lester Hayes needs to be in the Hall of Fame, dog. Period. The judge needs to be in the Hall of Fame, bruh. They need to be in the Hall of Fame, dog, okay? Yeah, my son's in there screaming, man. He hears me. He wants me to come in there, put him to sleep. He's mad. My son's mad that I'm out here talking to you guys and not in there with him. See, this shows that I'm about this life. I'm in here talking to y'all. My son's in there mad because I need to go in there. He wants me to read him a story and all that, but he got to wait. Matter of fact, he should be asleep already. Tito says, I got my notifications on. Mr. Marty Bart, we got ourselves a division now. Yes, we do. Lateef Cook says Spanos family owns land in Stockton. Yeah, I know, man. One of my boys is friends with one of the Spanos sons. He played football with him up in Stockton. One of my boys played football in Stockton at one of the high schools up there, and he's friends with one of the Spanos kids. So he's still cool with them. Even though my boy's a Cowboy fan, he's friends with the Spanos family up there. So he told me tonight, yo, dog, I'm rooting for them. When we play the Chargers, I'm rooting for them Chargers, man. I'm like, man, you would root for the damn Chargers, man, instead of rooting for us. And he was like, well, man, I'm friends with the Spanoses, man. The Spanoses always did a lot of nice stuff up there in Stockton, man. They would donate to this and pay for uniforms and do that, do this and that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm friends with the family. I was like, man, I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that shit. You don't need to be calling me up talking about you cheering for the damn Chargers. Okay, I don't want to hear that. Raider Chris says, can't wait for Zion Branch to enter the league. There's a bunch of cats, man. A bunch of cats that's going to be coming in the league that's going to be handling their business. Brother Tito says, Stockton ain't no joke. Yeah, dog, it ain't no joke, man. Like I said, man, I would go up there in the middle of the night, go up there to Mariners Drive up there, man, off of I-5, go see a little something up there I used to see. But I didn't go nowhere, dog. She like, hey, you want to go out? Hell no, I'll meet you at the club. I go to the club in the Bay, hit up Oakland, hit up something, go to Sacramento, hit up whatever, stop back by on the way back. I was not going nowhere in Stockton, bruh. That wasn't happening. That was not happening at all, okay? I remember I went to the gas station one time. I went to the gas station off of the freeway, and cats was pulling up looking at me like, yo, dog, where you from? I was like, hey, man, let me get my gas and get up out of here, okay? They don't play up there, dog, okay? Hammer Lane. Yeah, Hammer Lane. Hammer Lane's the next exit. Yeah, but I used to get off of Hammer Lane up there, dog. Hammer Lane ain't no joke. I'm telling you. They used to have a little, I think it's after Popeye's chicken or something over there, dog. Even the drive-thru was gangster. Trying to tell you, man, Stockton, no joke, bro. You know, ain't no joke up there. I had a couple of homies that went to University of Pacific, man. I was like, you gonna come up there? I'm like, hell no, man. I ain't come up there fooling with you guys, man. Nope. Tito says, yep, for real. Marty Martin says Kansas City should schedule the hardest in the division. Good. Okay. Bishop said, real talk, KC shouldn't be in the AFC West. Look at the map. Who made that decision? Houston could be in there or not. They just put us all in there because we're all from the AFL, dog. We're all from the AFL. Every team in our division is from the AFL. Every one. Okay, Broncos from the AFL, Raiders, Chargers. We're the AFL, bro. We're just the AFL, bro. Everybody in our division is from the AFL. That's what it is, dog. And who was the commissioner of the AFL? Al Davis. They just threw us all in the same division, bro. We're all the same age. All of us was came into existence in 1960. All four of us. That's why, bro. Tito says we had the Heidi Bowl. I was before my time, Tito. I remember hearing about it. I know about it. I've seen some of the highlights of it when we played with the Raiders and the Jets. And the Jets were winning, beating our ass in the fourth quarter. They switched it to Heidi. And then everybody found out that the Raiders came back and won. I heard about it, but that was before my time, bro. That was before my time. But I heard about it, though. Carl Sanchez says we're going to win games that people don't want us to win. Oh, yeah. It's like we did last year. Tito says, I thought it was Casper who got the ball on that. Oh, yeah, Dave Casper. On the Holy Roller, Stabler fumbled it. Banasack jumped on it. And then Casper fell on it. That's what happened. You're right, Tito. I knew Pete Banasack did something. So it was Stabler fumbled forward. Banasack fell on it because it was in the dirt. Infield dirt in San Diego with the San Diego chicken and all of that. And then Casper fell on it for the touchdown. You're right. Bishop said AJ says NFL Network replaying the game. I'm not going to watch it again, dog. I had enough of them cats tonight. Okay, I had enough of them. Okay. Mr. Marty Mark said, hey, good game. Mr. Marty Mark said, not Jets and Jags. Yeah. Raider Trey said, Amazon's $123 per share now. Yep. I knew it was about 120 something, dog. But I bought me some. When they split. Before they split, I bought some. So we'll see what happens, man. Amazon's doing all right. Marty Mark said, look like bruised ribs. Raider Chris said, great Beto. Yep. The great Beto Smith. Dr. Van said Russ had way more yards than Gino. Yeah, but Russ got outplayed. Yeah, he had more yards. Okay? So did your boy Sunshine from Remember the Titans. That's what I call Justin Herbert. Sunshine from Remember the Titans. He had it too. He had more yards than Mahomes, but Mahomes outplayed him. Because Gino outplayed him because Gino won the game. Russell had yards, but them yards didn't turn into points. Okay. Marty Mark said, coaching matters, Gino. Tito says he colorized all kinds of black and white films. Yes, sir. Janine Clemens, what's going on, JC Janine? Hey, Janine, that was a good game tonight, Janine. Janine said Jeff Bezos is a marketing genius. That was a very good game. Hey, Jeff Bezos is not playing, dog. Jeff Bezos was like, I got billions of dollars. I'm just going to buy. I mean, that's just crazy, dog. That's just crazy. Janine, did you hear about Michael Jordan's jersey? The jersey that he wore in the Last Dance documentary just went for $10.8 million. Somebody that spent $10 million on a jersey, dog. There's people that got a lot of money, dog. You went out and just bought a jersey. I'm just going to buy this jersey for $10 million, bro. That's crazy, man. It's crazy. Dr. Van said they literally did nothing in the second half. Hey, Van. Hey, Dr. Van. All I can say is, dog, man, that you got to put that one in the L column, bro. Everything you said is facts, but at the end, the fact is, in the W column, the Broncos got a 0, and then in the loss column, y'all got a 1. So I mean, you gonna say facts? Say all the facts. OG Fade, I like that name, OG Fade. I like that shit. Man, I wouldn't have been Carr throwing that pick 6. He would have been killing it right now. Exactly, if that would have been Carr, man, they would have been roasting him. But due to the fact it's Justin Herbert, their whole volume got down. Interception, running it back. Yeah, touchdown. Yeah. Michael's sounded depressed. Okay. Ken Salter says he made Wilson go left because he's less accurate. Correct, dog. He knew what he was doing. Pete Carroll knows that guy. Pete Carroll drafted him. Okay. AJ said Herbert could be out for a long time. Rumor is a very serious injury. Really? I don't wish injuries on players, man. I'm not the kind of guy that wants players to be hurt. I want you to be at 100% when I whip your ass. When we whip your ass, I want you to have everybody. Because I hear all the excuses. Oh, man, we didn't have this guy. We didn't have that guy. We didn't have Herbert. We didn't have this. We didn't have that. We didn't have this. We didn't have this guy. Man, I want you to be at 100%. Okay? The last time I heard all of that, Bishop, is when we beat Dallas last year on Thanksgiving. I was at my boy's crib. My boy, his whole family was Cowboy fans. I was like the only Raider fan in there. They was giving me a hard time. And I said, you know what? I don't want nobody to be hurt. I want everybody to play. They had Dak. They had Ezekiel. They had CeeDee Lamb. They had Micah Parsons. They had Trayvon Mullen. They had everybody. When we won and Daniel Carson kicked that field goal, I said, yeah, dog, y'all had everybody. Nice game. No excuses. We beat your ass. They couldn't say nothing. They were so mad. They was mad. They were mad. They were at the table eating dinner. They were just mad, looking at me like this. I was like, yeah, man. Yeah. Pass the coleslaw. I was like, pass the greens. Pass the gravy. Yeah, we beat your ass. Y'all had everybody. You had everybody. You had everybody. You had everybody. I just kept saying that. Y'all lost and you had your entire team. So I don't wish on injuries, okay? Because that's an excuse. But hopefully he ain't hurt, man. Hopefully he ain't hurt for long. But if he is hurt, we didn't have anything to do with it, dog. Raiders didn't have nothing to do with it. If he's hurt and he's not there, he's not there. We didn't do anything. Okay. Kenneth Salter said true. Bishop said, I doubt it. It's probably OG Face said, Bishop, I doubt it, but it's probably bruised ribs. Tito said last year. Kenneth Carter said Carr wins big games. Fourth quarter monster. Has the both fourth quarter comebacks in the NFL, dog. Simple as that. 80500 says truth. Ricardo Orozco in the house says Raiders all day. William Boozer in the house with the prayer hands. Kenneth Salter said all night. Janine said Travis Kelce didn't teach nobody how to dug it in. Janine. I forgot about that shit. He didn't teach nobody how to Dougie tonight. Oh, hell no, dog. He didn't do shit. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the teach me how to Dougie shit. I was so mad after that game, man, when he started Dougie it in the end zone with Damon Arnett. Remember, Damon Arnett just didn't even take him. Now I understand why Damon Arnett didn't take him. Damon Arnett was high out there. And he started Dougie it and we lost the game. Oh, we had him beat. In the second game, we beat him one time. We were going to beat him again. Oh, man. That's funny. EB. Raiders till the casket drops. Yes, sir. Dr. Van said Carr has some great games, but he probably isn't taking y'all to a Super Bowl with it. What? Hey, man, I could say the same thing about Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson looking kind of old. And I know y'all think, oh, Peyton Manning. Oh, okay. Yeah, it happened one time, dog. Every time y'all brought somebody over, they didn't do that great. Remember Jake Plummer? Hey, man, I know everything. I remember when y'all brought over Jake Plummer, things didn't go so well. Okay? Y'all bringing over Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson didn't look like a shell of himself when he was last year when he was with Seattle. I'm just saying, man. You guys probably ain't gonna be winning anything either, but we'll see. We're gonna make it interesting. And even if we don't win, we're gonna make it interesting. Okay. Radar Roscoe said, enjoy watching Shaq. Much love. Hey, dog. I appreciate you, big dog. Kenneth Salter in the house. Kelce got body slammed. I loved it, dog. Man, I don't know what Derwin James has been doing, dog. I don't know if he's just been working out. He picked Travis Kelce's ass up and slammed him to the ground, dog. I'm like, wow. That was beautiful, dog. I love that. Okay. Mitchell said they will touch him up too in this league. Oh, yeah. Okay. Randall Trey said, come on, y'all, wipe them feet. Yeah, wipe them feet, baby. Let's go. Okay. Kenneth Salter says, Oakland like that. Yeah, Oakland like that, bro. Don't get it twisted. Hagenberger Road, bro. I'm on, bro. Hagenberger Road, homie. Okay. That's right. 880 and Hagenberger. That's the fan I am. 880 and Hagenberger. Okay. Jack in the Box down the street. Jack in the Box is right over there, that raggedy ass Denny's. The raggedy Denny's that stays open. I don't know how it stays open, dog. It's been open since I was a kid over there, dog. I'm like, damn, the same Denny's. As much as they closed Denny's, that was open, bro. That was open, dog. Hagenberger Road. Okay. Jesse Rossi says, I still think we got a better offense. I do too, but we haven't seen it yet. But we will. I'm telling you. Once we figure it out, we're gonna be blasting people, bro. I must predict this now. And remember, Shaq told you guys this. There's gonna be a game where we're gonna blow out an opponent so bad we're gonna be like, wow. Watch, it's gonna happen where we're gonna win by more than 30. We're gonna win a game by more than 30 this year. I don't know who it's gonna be, but it's gonna be a good team, and it's gonna be a team where we're gonna blast them, dog. We're gonna blast them. Okay. I remember back when Gruden was the coach the first time in Oakland, and we beat Tampa Bay 45-0 in Oakland. I remember. I don't know if you remember that game, Tito, but it was like maybe 2000. It was 2000. I think it was the 2002 season when we went to the Super Bowl. We beat Tampa Bay 45-0, and we had man, that wasn't that Super Bowl year. What year was that? And when we had what's his name, man? The running back when we used to. He's a preacher now, man. He's a preacher now. Napoleon Kaufman. Napoleon Kaufman was killing them. Okay? I think Napoleon Kaufman had two runs for like 60-yard touchdowns or something. And we beat them 45-0. And everybody didn't think that was going to happen. Same thing's going to happen, dog. We're going to beat, I don't know if we're going to beat a team 45-0, but we're going to beat a team by more than 30, bro. I'm already predicting it. Okay? Bishop said Berkeley High, too, always a fight. Yeah, Berkeley High. Shoot, man. Like I said, I have to play against you guys, man. And thank God it wasn't no away games. We always played y'all in a tournament or something. I was like, hell nah, bro. Hell nah. I'm glad I didn't have to go up there and play no football, man. 80500, man. Thanks for the super chat. $5. I've always had a love-hate affair with Carr. We will bounce back with better from our play from offense and defense like Hobbs should wear 24. Yeah, man. That was a bad idea for your boy Abrams to wear 24, dog. But there's been a couple of cats that shouldn't have been wearing 24, bro. I remember when Larry Brown. Remember when Larry Brown came over from the Cowboys? When he had won the Super Bowl with the Cowboys and he came over as a free agent? He was wearing 24. I was like, man, take that shit off, dog. Okay. Remember Huff? What was it? Huff's first name? Danielle, tell me what Huff's first name was. Huff, remember Huff? He had on 24. Take that shit off, dog. Then Woodson came in. Woodson was the first person who was deserving to wear Willie Brown's 24. Okay? Then Marshawn wore it, and now Abrams is wearing it, dog. You got to do better than that, bro. You got to do better. You wear 24, man, you got to do better than that, bro. You got to do better than that. Okay? Bishop says, some people don't know how these people talk. It's always a negotiation going on all the time. Okay? Raider Trey says, Sad G is cool. Yeah, man, Sad G is cool, dog. Like, when I first started doing my channel early, when I didn't even have nobody, I wasn't even verified. He came over, man, and said some real cool stuff to me, man. He said, I really like what you're doing over here, man. Keep up the good work and this, that, and third. I was like, man, that's cool, bro. I appreciate that. A lot of people won't do that, dog. We all talking about the same subjects, and a lot of people, they're not going to come give you no props, man. Sad G did that, dog, more than a few times. And I went over and did the same for him, dog. I support him. He supports me, man. So you guys talk to him, man. Tell him, man, I'd love to work with him, dog. I love to work with anybody, you know. I love it. The Chief Cook says Sean Payton won't be in charge, and trust me, if the Niners fire Shanahan and keep the GM, he'll be a Niner. Ooh. Niner Empire. Madrick, you're on here. Sean Payton come to the 49ers. That's good, bruh. That's good, bruh. Sean Payton to the Niners? That's good. That's good, bruh. It's good. That's good. Okay. AJ said, goose eggs for the Bolts. Yes, sir. David Suarez says, "A best happy birthday, big dog. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Man. Birthday's on Sunday, man. Birthday's on Sunday. Wife's birthday's on Monday, man. Me and my wife's birthdays back to back. So usually we hit up the Raider games or go overseas or something, but we got something else we're doing this year. Doing something different. Okay. Bishop said E23. Tito says E40. Too short. Yes, sir. D. Birdie said if the Death Star was Oakland, we would have to start our OnlyFans page because it would only be too explicit. It'd be off the hook, bruh. It'd be off the hook. Did y'all see that man and woman that was getting it in up there at the Oakland A's game? They was way at the top and they was getting it in, and they tried to find out who they are, dog. They was up there hitting it. I'm like, yeah, dog. It'd be all there popping, bruh. That would be something, you know. That would be something I would have been trying to do if I was younger. I mean, man, I hit it in the Death Star. Hit it in the Death Star if I was back home back in them days and stuff, man. But I'm retired now, dog. Okay. Raider Trey said Death Star in Oakland with Yoka Bay Area talent every game would have been a concert and then a riot. Oh, it would have been off the hook in the parking lot. It would have been off the hook in the parking lot, bruh. It would have been crazy. It would have been crazy, dog. It used to be like how it was Battle of the Bays with the Niners and Raiders games. But I'm going to tell you this right now. When the Niners come to Vegas, ain't going to be none of that. Ain't going to be none of that stuff, dog. The Raiders are straight corporate, man. The days of Oakland gangsters and LA gangsters is over, dog. We're the corporate Raiders, bruh. It's all about the dollars, man. It ain't about the gangsterisms no more with the Raiders, bruh. That's over. Okay. William Booth said, my favorite Raider is Lyle Alzado, man. Not a bad cat to be a Raider. But show me you have a 77 Alzado jersey, man, and I'll really give you some props, dog. Raider Coho 916. What's up, Matthew? Let's tear up the Angry Birds. Let's do what we got to do, bro. Tito, talking about home fields, Candlestick, Frank Yodel, Oakland Coliseum, and coming back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Tom Bartlett said 3 Mile Lyle. Yeah, man. He was off the hook, dog. But see, I remember Lyle Alzado when he was with the Broncos, bro. I hated Lyle Alzado when I was a kid. Lyle Alzado was formed, dog. He was a Raider in the wrong uniform, bro. Horrible. You know, but when he came to the Raiders, I loved his ass. Okay. Eric B said Puerto Vallarta is dope too. I thought about how do you remember Nuevo Puerto Vallarta. Cool. I'm gonna check it out, man. But like I said, my boy just closed on his house. He closed his house out there, and he's gonna be Airbnb in it. And I'm like, hey man, I'm Fred B&B. Just give me the damn code and shit. Ain't gonna be no money. Just I'm Fred B&B up in this bitch. I'll be up in there, dog. Okay. Jeffy KC Chiefs. Hey, dog. Welcome to the channel, man. You know, there's a lot of Raiders on here, man, but I welcome everybody, dog. I welcome every fan base. I like talking to everybody. And hey, and that was highly entertaining what you guys did tonight, man. The first half, you guys didn't really do that well, but that second half, you guys tightened that shit up, ran the football, and that's what you do, dog. And I laughed my ass off on the 99 interception, 99-yard pick six. So hey, I just want to tell you that, dog. If somebody's got to lose, let it be bad. Okay. Tito said he played for the Broncos too. Yes, he did. Tito says I was baller with Raider Nation with the LA. Yeah, dog. I wish I would have been able to come to some Raider games in LA, dog. That's the only thing I didn't get a chance to do. D Birdie says, bro, that's whatever I leave the game. My baby mama and my kids gotta walk out before me. I wear my Raider stuff everywhere. I don't care where I'm at. Yeah, dog. It is what it is, man. You gotta protect it, dog. But then again, man, my son is 2 years old, and he went to his first game last year at the Death Star and won. He had on his Josh Jacobs jersey. He got a Josh Jacobs jersey. And then when we went last year to the Rams and Raiders game, he had on his Josh Jacobs jersey. So, hey, man, we got to protect our seeds and our families, dog. But we gonna wear our colors, man. But understand, we gonna wear our stuff, dog. Okay. Tito said Willie Gault played for the Bears too. Yeah, he did, dog. I actually got to hold his Super Bowl trophy. I got a picture of me at his house holding up his Super Bowl trophy because they get the miniature Super Bowl trophies. When you win a Super Bowl, you also get a miniature version of the trophy that you take home and shit. I held that motherfucker. I'm like, damn. I'm like, shit. I'm holding the Super Bowl trophy pretty much. Okay. Uh, Tito talking about Johnny Unitas. William Boozer says we need to watch special. We need to watch special about Archie Manning. Archie Manning was a bad boy, dog. Like I said, Peyton Manning with wheels, like could run. Dude could run, dog. I mean, wow, he was a bad boy, dog. He was on the losing. He didn't win shit, dog. He didn't lose. He didn't win nothing, dog. I think only time Archie made the playoffs was when he wound up going to the Oilers later in his career. You know, he went to the playoffs, but he never won a playoff game, dog. Why you think his sons went so hard? Why you think his sons went so hard? 4 Super Bowls. Because their dad never won one. Okay. Rocky Flores says, I'm going to use my NFL Plus Pass. I can use some NFL insider information. Just a Raiders fan. Yes, sir. Rocky Flores said, let's not talk about booty PC. Tom Barton says, I saw a Thai commercial with Devante Adams. Devante getting caked up, bruh. He getting caked up. He didn't have no commercials when he was over there with Discount Double Check. Discount Double Check wasn't hooking him up. Discount Double Check Aaron Rodgers wasn't hooking his boy up, man. Now he's got commercials. He's got national commercials. Now he's over there messing with the Raiders. That's how it goes, dog. Sometimes you got to leave the nest to shine. Okay. Dr. Van says Raiders couldn't hook up Devante's family. He did get hooked up. He did get hooked up. $500,000 for a whole year in a suite is a hookup. Let me tell you something, Dr. Van. With the Super Bowl 50 that was played in the Bay Area at Levi Stadium, the Niners Stadium, my boy and his company, he was in charge of it. My boy bought a suite for the Super Bowl at Levi Stadium. He's a Niner fan. Magic, you know Raj. You know Roger. Okay? Do you know how much the suite cost for one game at the Super Bowl in that stadium where they already had a relationship with the Niners? Discounted. The suite was $1 million for the game. And it was discounted because it was $1.2 million for anybody else. But for that company, it was $1 million for one game in the Super Bowl. Devante Adams got a suite inside the Death Star for his entire family for $500,000. That is 8 home games. So he did get hooked up. He got hooked up a lot. And he has a deal with MGM, so who's to say that it actually came out of his pocket? He's got a deal with MGM Resorts. They probably paid for it. But it doesn't matter. $500,000 for 8 games in your own suite. And when you have a suite, you can bring as many people as you want. You can bring 60 people in there. He got hooked up. That's a hookup. Okay? David Suarez says, who they? Who that, who they? Man, who cares? Go Raiders. That was a good one, big dog. That was a good one. Okay. Bishop says, I wish I could have 5 minutes with the O-line and give Carr some insight. I bet all that money I'd ever make you'd see a beat offense with no mercy. They play like a defensive unit on offense. I'm sure they would, dog, because you talk to them the way they need to be talked to. Derek Carr's too nice of a guy, man. You can't be a nice guy with some of these guys, dog. It's like, man, Bishop, you a whole bishop, bruh. In a pulpit every weekend. There's just some members of your congregation you can't be nice to. You have to tell them the truth. You have to talk to them any kind of way without talking to them any kind of way. But you got to pretty much let them know, like, hey, dog, it ain't going down like this. Okay. Carl Sanchez says, I love the show, man. It's awesome, man. Be here all year. Yeah, man, I appreciate you guys, man. Yeah, man. I like them super chats, man. Hook your boy up, man, with a little couple of dollars, man. Shoot, man. Gas is expensive around here, man. I got a growing son. Man, I got to buy milk. Milk costs more than the damn gallon of gas damn near. D Birdie said Trey Lance was in the strip club making it rain. Hey, dog, after all the rain that fell on him, he don't need to be nowhere, dog. He don't need to be nowhere, man, because them Bears was clouded. Them Bears was clouded, dog. Okay. Dr. Van said, did you see Marshawn's car when he was driving in Vegas? I saw Marshawn Lynch in the flesh when I was in Vegas. I didn't see I didn't care about the drunk driving stuff because it's Vegas and he don't play for the Raiders no more. But I saw Marshawn Lynch at the chicken and waffle spot up here in Vegas, dog. He was in the same spot with me, my godmother, my wife, my son, and my boys. We was in there during the draft. I was in Vegas for the NFL draft, and he was in there. He had a bunch of kids that he had brought in from Oakland that he brought down for them to experience the draft. It was like about 20 kids that came down from Oakland, and he was, he hosted them, got them hotel rooms, did all of that. So ain't no talking bad about Marshawn, man. Marshawn is giving back to the community. Marshawn doing stuff for the community, dog. If he got caught up drinking, he got caught up in drinking. But at the end of the day, I'm seeing that guy doing stuff for the kids at Oakland, dog. I see him doing stuff. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay. Ruben Navarro said Diaz brothers hard. Stockton MFs. Hey, dog. All I know is that when I was in Stockton, hey, I stuck to my sides, dog. I did everything by the book up there, dog. Yeah, I was solo dolo. Every time I was in Stockton, I was by myself, bruh. Every time I was in the stock, I was by myself. I was on my way to somebody's house or leaving somebody's house. I made sure. Dog. I wasn't in them areas, bruh. I just told you. Hammer Lane and Mariners Drive off of Hammer Lane, bruh. Right off of Hammer Lane, make a right, or left, come off and go to Mariners Drive, and the condos was right there. That's where I was at. I was not nowhere where the Diaz brothers or anybody else was at, bruh. Okay. Dr. Van said that wasn't Russell's fault they lost. Lots of points left out there by RB's fumbling and tight ends dropping touchdowns. Hey, dog, that may be true, but we all know the quarterback gets all the glory and all the blame. Ask Derek Carr, bro. Okay. Dr. Van says, you ain't wrong. We took that L. Dr. Van says Broncos definitely earned the L, but it wasn't because Gino was better than Russ. I didn't say he was better. I said he outplayed him. Come on, Doc, man. You trying to twist my words. I said he outplayed him. When did I say he was better? One guy is a first ballot Hall of Famer, Super Bowl champion, one of only two black men that win the Super Bowl, and the other guy is Geno Smith, bro. Come on, bro. I'd never say that, but what I will say is he definitely got outplayed by Geno. Okay. Sarah in the house. What's going on, Sarah K. Scott? Hey, Sarah, look at YouTube, dog. Look at YouTube. I'm trying to tell you, it's nice over here. Trying to tell you, it ain't Facebook. I haven't had no problems. Nobody messing with me over here at all. Okay. I love you, man. Isaac Castro said, loved my Thanksgiving game last year. Everything was good. Yeah, everything was good until you eat with a bunch of Cowboy fans. Man, they was making it hard for me, dog. I was getting mean bugged. I was getting talked shit about. I was like, hey, dog, we gonna win this game, man. Ain't nothing you guys can do. We gonna win this game, bro. Okay. Dr. Van said, Jake the Snake, baby. Yeah, I remember Jake the Snake. Jake taketh, giveth, and he'll taketh awayeth. Jake the Snake, he was always doing something, dog. He was always doing something, man. He played good, then he wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but like I said, man, you guys, your quarterback bringing free agents over hasn't been too good for you, Doc. Don't forget that you guys brought over Joe Flacco, too. Don't forget that. Don't forget the Joe Flacco experiment, dog. How did that go? Okay. Everybody ain't Peyton Manning. Okay. Peyton proved his point. Raider Trey said Michael Huff. Yeah, Michael Huff, dog. Another guy that should not have been word number 24. Okay. Raider Trey said, happy birthday, bro. Appreciate it. Bishop said most who watched the Raiders with Brett Favre game at Oakland, but his dad passed away. Marquise Pope played for us then. I was a fan yelling from the end zone saying, take off them uniforms and turn in your checks. That was supposed to happen. Like, that was scripted, man. It was the same thing that happened with, do you guys know that Jerry Rice caught his 100 touchdown against the Raiders too at Oakland? There was a lot of scripted stuff back then, dog. A lot of scripted stuff. Okay. Yeah, Brett Favre was having some problem with them welfare checks. Y'all hear about Brett Favre and them welfare checks, dog? You're Brett Favre. How do you get caught up with welfare checks, Brett? Come on, dog. Come on, Brett. You got to be better than that, dog. Okay. Dr. Van says, I thought you were talking about $500K for one game. No, $500K for the season. But I just told you, a suite at the Super Bowl at Super Bowl 50 at Levi Stadium was $1 million at a discount, at a $200,000 discount. 1.2 million for a suite at the Super Bowl, and that was what, 7 years ago. The suite. Imagine when you saw the suites that Jay-Z and all them cats was in during SoFi Stadium this year. I bet you the suites was $2 million, bruh. I bet you it was $2 million. But yeah, $500,000 for the whole year. That was a hookup. You can't even do that. You can't, if you have the money and you went and you called up the Raiders ticket office and you say, I want to buy a suite for a season, it's not gonna be 500 grand. And he gets to write it off. That's a business expense. Sick with it. Did you see when Carr checked that reported not long ago? I can't believe Carr stepped it up. Hey man, sometimes you just get tired, dog, of being punked, bruh. Sometimes you get tired of it, bruh. You just get tired of it. You know. It's just like, man, you know, you just got to whip my ass, bruh. Toughest dude messing with you, like, look, man, I'm not messing with you today, dog. You just gonna have to whip my ass. And then they look at you, be like, this little motherfucker got some heart. They're like, man, leave him alone, man. He got some heart. You know, you leave you alone, man. All you had to do is step it up. You know. Dr. Van said, Marshawn is book. I wasn't hating. His car just looked crazy, driving without a wheel. He was on that gas, man. He was on that gas and drinking that gas, man. I don't know what it was, man, but it didn't look crazy, man. But it is what it is, dog. You got to pay the price right now, dog. D. Birdie said, I wish I had a cigar right now, man. That blind man's bluff would hit me right now. It's La Coaster night, and all the reggaeton and Latin trap dudes are smoking them, and I'm in tactical gear chilling tonight. Hey, dog. You just gotta have them on reserve, dog. I got my whole humidor in there, dog. I got an electric humidor full of cigars, man. Cubas and all that shit, man. The Blind Man's Bluff is a nice stick, man. It's only about $11. You know. Also, you guys, I got other stuff on this channel too. I got cigar talk. When I'm talking, if you get interested in cigars, I got that too. I'm just trying to make a environment where you guys can just come in and like whatever you like. You know, it's there. I talk about other things. I just don't talk Raiders. I talk other sports. I talk other teams. You know, so, you know, I appreciate your support, man. Appreciate all you guys, okay? Raider Trace said 1999, Buccaneers, 45-0 Buccaneers. Yep, I told you. See, I got a memory. That was 23 years ago, dog. I remember we won 45-0. He said, man, I forgot about that game. Carr put up 500 yards passing to beat them in Tampa in overtime back in 2016. Yep. Like I said, man, Derek Carr, before he hurt his back, when Derek Carr got his back broke, that just changed his whole game. Okay? Because he ain't trying to get hurt again. But before that, Derek Carr was throwing for 500. Derek Carr was acting a fool in 2016. He was balling, bruh. Got his back broke. Hasn't been the same, man. Okay? Dr. Van said, don't remind me of Flacco. I hated that dude. Dr. Van. See, Dr. Van, man, you're not just talking to a Raider fan, dog. You're talking to a football aficionado, bro. I know everything, bro. I had to bring that up. I was like, yeah, Flacco. Y'all thought that he was going to come in. See, so here's what it is, man. Denver thought or thinks that they came up with something. Because, of course, you guys had Elway, which you guys drafted. You know, of course, he originally got drafted by the Colts and refused to play for the Colts. And they traded him to you guys. Went to Super Bowls with him. Then you guys went to the same Colts, got a guy in Peyton Manning to come, won you guys a couple Super Bowls. And And then you guys thought, oh, okay, we got something to go. We just get Super Bowl winning quarterbacks, MVPs. Peyton was MVP. Elway was an MVP. What did you do next? You went and went to Baltimore and got another Super Bowl MVP in Joe Flacco and thought that was going to work. It didn't work. Now you got another Super Bowl MVP in Russell Wilson. So that's just your MO is let's get Super Bowl winning quarterbacks, free agents to come over. So, but yeah, man, Flacco was a straight bust, dog. Straight bust. D Birdie says, when this blows up, I'm gonna be on your security team. Hey, dog, I need security, bro. I know you heard about PMB Rock out here, man, getting shot up at Roscoe's, bro. I go to Roscoe's, but I don't go to that one. I've never been to that Roscoe's, man. You talk about the hood. I've driven past it, but I'm like, nah. I definitely gonna need some security, bro. I'm definitely gonna need some security, without question. Dr. Van said it was weird when Jerry played for the Raiders and the Broncos at the end. It was, but also remember Jerry also played for the Seahawks for a little bit. Remember when he asked what you call it to wear his number 80? Steve Largent. When he asked Steve Largent to wear his number and Steve Largent let him wear it. That's what it is, dog. A lot of people don't remember shit. I remember when Tony Dorsett played for the Broncos. That looked crazy. I remember when Emmitt Smith played for the Cardinals. That looked crazy. It is what it is, dog. Okay. I remember when Jordan played for the Wizards. That shit looked crazy too. Crazy as hell, man. Kenneth Salbert says, is Herbert the next Rivers? I think Herbert's going to be better than Rivers. I think Herbert's going to be better. The only way Herbert can be better than Rivers in the long run is he has to win a Super Bowl, bro. And for him to win a Super Bowl, that means he has to beat us to win one. And I hope that don't happen, dog. Okay. Kid Song said Herbert had a 99-yard touchdown. Yeah, unfortunately, it was going the wrong way. Eric B says, I can send you some Cubans if you want, Mr. Shaq. Hell yeah, EB. AB. I don't know how you do IMs on YouTube, dog. But hey man, if you on Facebook, man, hit me up on Facebook, dog. Man, shoot. Hey dog. Hey EB. You know what, man? Hold that thought for a second, dog. I might have to give you my email address, man. Fuck it. Get the Salters rolling. Dr. Van said he might be more lit than Marshawn. Haha, yeah, maybe, bruh. D Birdie says, when we say wipe them feet, we're asking you to like this live video. Oh, see, you guys got to teach me. I'm new on this. Give it a thumbs up, and it would be greatly appreciated. Shaq's gonna get those escorts and be letting the stars in there. Yeah, man, wipe them feet. Yeah, I think I didn't understand the lingo, man. I'm new around here, bro. I don't walk around here acting like I know everything, bro. I don't be knowing shit. You gotta let me know. Yeah, wipe them feet. I'm gonna start saying that, man. I appreciate that one, dog. I definitely need to know that, dog. Thank you, man. Thank you for that, man. Dr. Van says, I think that Malcolm Smith won MVP of the Super Bowl, not Russ. Really? That's that year? I thought Russell Wilson was the MVP. Now I know you're not talking about the one when he threw the interception and what you call it for the Patriots. I thought Russell won the MVP, man. Well, shit. If he didn't, he still got a ring. Okay. D Birdie says my boy was supposed to look out for PNB Rock and he didn't want to help. Man, that was not cool, dog. That was whack. It's cool, man. But then again, man, you gotta know your surroundings, man. You can't be solo dolo walking around with $500,000 worth of jewelry, man. And you're on Manchester in Maine. Manchester in Maine is deep South Central, bruh. That's super South Central, bruh. Super South Central. Like, come on, bruh. Driving a Benz too? Come on, bruh. Broad daylight and they don't have the cameras don't work? Not good, dog. D Birdie says OJ with the Niners. Yeah, I remember going to see OJ with his last year with the Niners, bruh. I actually went up there. I was a kid, but I told my dad I went to see OJ, bruh. We went to saw OJ, man. I got to see him. He caught a touchdown pass too that game too when I went. Okay, up there at Candlestick. Raider Trey said Carr beat Joe Flacco in 2016 when the nest was Crabtree was eating for 3 TD. Oh yeah, when Crabtree was doing the neck slash thing, man, and everybody was trying to give him a penalty and all of that. They gave Crabtree a penalty for doing that, and then they took it back. I remember that, dog. I remember that. Okay. Dr. Van said defense beat the brakes off the Broncos for Seattle. They won 48-3. I'll never forget it. And Raider Trey said Dorsett and Pope had to be the worst set of safeties we ever had. Yeah, Anthony Dorsett, Tony Dorsett's son. Yeah, he was pretty bad. And then the 98-yard Shannon Sharp touchdown, a Raider Trey. I just saw that today on a clip. Like, you know, if you flip it through your timeline, you'll see clips. It's slow ass Shannon Sharp, man. I'm like, come on, man. Dorsett was bad, dog. And Marquez Pope. And then Marquez Pope played for the Niners too. Yeah, man. AEB. Let me see if I can. Are they gonna let me type? Can I type something on here? I don't know if they're gonna let me type something on here. I don't know if they will let me. Oh man, I gotta. Damn, EB. I need to talk to you, bruh. You need to hit me up on Facebook, man. I don't know if you have a Facebook. If you have a Facebook, hit me up on IM, dog. Or damn, how could I do this? I need to talk to you, EB. I need to talk to you, bruh. For real, okay? And D Birdie says I learned from a Bay Area native, my boy Detox Entertainment, who's also a Raider fan. He's going to phrase wipe them feet. Oh, I like that. Like that, man. We go let him know we go give him props for his phrase, bruh. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna use that. And Dr. Van said Shannon Sharp was a beast. Don't disrespect, bro. Hey, man, he was a beast, man, but I ain't gotta like him, dog. I ain't gotta like Shannon Sharp, man. I mean, he's a Hall of Famer. He don't need no cosign from me. You know, he's good on the TV and stuff, man. But man, he played for 2 teams I couldn't stand. He played for y'all, and he played for the damn Ravens, man, with Tony Siragusa and them cats, man. Man, come on, dog, man. You can't be telling me, man, that I gotta respect him. I ain't gotta like him. I respect his game, but I ain't gotta like him, man. I used to call him horse face Shannon Sharp, man. The nigga looked like a horse. He had a horse face. I used to talk shit about him, dog. Okay. Eric B said, we beat the Broncos 59-14, swept the whole division and still missed the playoffs. Yeah, I remember that game too, dog. Raider Trey said, I remember that. D Birdie, peace. Raider Trey said, yep, Docs is cool. Let him know he's getting salute over here. Dr. Van is rolling. And yeah, man. AEB. I'm gonna put my email address on damn, it won't let me type on here. That's what I don't like, man. It won't let me type nothing to you guys on here. Every time I push something, it keeps telling me I can't type on here. So it is what it is. But yeah, EB, let's talk, bro. Hit me up on Facebook, man, or hit me up on here. And know what you do? Come in and post on it, and I'll give you my email address, and we'll chop it up. I'm going to go ahead and go, you guys, man. We spent a good time on here tonight. Wipe them feet. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you guys, man. We're going to come back in and talk some more in a couple of days when the games come on. But I might just come in just to speak to you guys, man. But this has been very good, entertaining. But now it's time to go to the crib and make it pop off. All right, man. Love y'all, man. Y'all have a good night out there, man. Y'all be safe. Salute.